Hey, what's up, Hajime? Going pretty good. Just chilling, getting ready. Well, I'm basically done getting ready, but yeah, we were playing Silent Hill Downpour the past couple nights. Oh, what's up, Pink? Oh, the 3-stream streak. Oh my god, super fan. Actual super fan. And what's up, Mag? Why is it so small? That's such an emasculating thing, dude. Fucking teeny tiny, dude. Almost as little as my little booth. See what I did there? Nah. I'm sorry. Sorry, I need to put on my hat because I'm not decent right now. I'm just not. Read the room! God. Oh, shit. Don't even get me started on the little booth. I don't have to get you started. You work yourself up into a frenzy over this. On a night in and night out basis, Mag. You work yourself up into a frenzy over this. I don't have to do anything. And you know it's factual. Okay. I did something kind of shameful. The only difference is I'm not ashamed to admit it. I am going to start using this water bottle again. Because I saw a very provocative ad of it, and now I want to use it again. We did it. We became degenerates all over again. What else do I have though, Mag? You've taken everything from me. Literally, what else do I have at this point? By the way, I just got out of the shower, so that's why I'm looking kind of haggard. No, the degeneracy never stops here. You know that song that says, "'Cause the party don't stop till I walk in," or something like that? Well, yeah, that's me, except put the word degeneracy in there instead of party. Good joke. Oh god, I've been up for an insanely long amount of time as well. I've been up since 4 a.m. last night. No, 4 a.m. this morning, I guess it would be. So I've been up for a long time. But you know what? That's just how we operate. I don't sleep. I do 4 days on, 2 days off like a nurse. Just kidding. Just kidding. I stole that joke. It's not a Stampede G original. But I barely ever sleep. That is a fact. Tit-tot by Keisha. I remember that song. That was like 2009, dude. I'm playing a game called Shelter, just now realizing it's basically a $15 Fallout Shelter game. Yeah, it wasn't Fallout Shelter also based on a few other like mobile games that were popular at the time. Even they weren't really original with that concept. So now squeaky. You hear that? How could you not hear it? That's plastic though. I can't use WD-40 or anything. I don't know what I would need to put in here to quiet that shit down, but it's annoying. Okay. Now. I need to address some things. You're going to the zoo tomorrow? Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm actually... First thing I want to address, I'm off the next 3 days. So, you know what that means. Also, I finally took this out of my mic chain, and you know what? It reduced the noise. This was the fucking problem the whole time. I had this noise. I couldn't figure out where the fuck it was coming from. And it was apparently this cloud lifter that I've been using now for almost 4 years. I guess over time they start to introduce more noise and hiss. So I switched to a different one, and now there's no noise. This piece of shit was $150. Fuck everybody that has ever designed anything ever. God. Nah, it's really nice. I just don't understand why it fucking does this. I might actually get with the company because they apparently offer a lifetime warranty. And it says no excuses. So I don't want to hear any bullshit when I... Excuse me. Excuse me. We're just going to move on. I can't even finish this topic. I'm so riled already. I can't even finish my conversation. I'm so riled. By the way, here's the shameless plug can, which I have vowed to never open. I will literally never open this can. It's only here for product placement. Because it's the only one I have left, and I refuse to buy another case. Unless it's given to me for free. And you can take that. You can take that to the fucking bank, is where you can take it. We've got literal waterfalls on tap. I've got a 45-ounce bottle with a spout top here. And when we run through the 45 ounces, we switch right over to the 32 ounces of liquid death. That's just what we do. That's just what we do. Madhouse when? I just played Madhouse like a week and a half ago. Mag. You. Somebody was absent, and I think it was you. I think you... What's up, Snipple? I think you were absent. And now you're demanding things and just trying to, like, bend me to your will, dude. You know what? I don't play that shit. What's up, Snipple? I'm sorry, I was just putting someone in their place. Just an impromptu lecturing. Sometimes these things need to happen. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Was this over Thanksgiving? It was right before. Go over the history of this streamer. You weren't here the first time. Here's all the water. The history of what? Me and Mag? If you're asking how she duped me into giving her mod, I have no clue. I really don't. I have no idea. Me being where I am? Oh, what do you mean? Oh, you mean like my life story? Oh, you don't want to hear that, dude. That shit's boring as hell. You don't want to hear that. Monologue, your autobiography. Let's see. Well, it all started with my fear of the color yellow. I was born in a log cabin in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. I got nothing else. This bit it's dead. It's literally, it's dead already. I don't have anything else. Story of how I got here. Yes, I was born in Ohio. My entire dad's side of my family was is from the Canton/Cleveland area of Ohio, very close to where the Cleveland Browns practice, actually. I was born on a cold December Christmas night, yeah. Killed it? Oh, well, I'll just give myself some uproarious applause then. What's up, Kendo? You know what? Why can't a man applaud himself sometimes? Normalize men hyping themselves up. Oh, this is shameful. Okay, you can't just steal my terminology, dude. You're just stealing things now. But if you actually want to know my history on Twitch, I started streaming around 2012, 2013. I was the only person on any given night. I was the only person on this website that was streaming Silent Hill 3. Actually, there were times when I was literally the only person on this entire fucking website streaming Silent Hill 3, and that's not a joke, that's not a meme, it's true. And then I got a real job and I couldn't continue streaming at the rate that I was. So when I went into the workforce, I had to quit streaming for about 6 years. I started it back up because I was really bored at the very, very beginning of the pandemic, really before a lot of places had actually been shut down, like very late 2019, very early 2020. I got bored as fuck. And so I said, fuck it. I'm going to invest in some stream gear and start streaming. And for some ungodly reason, people tune in and watch this pile of puke get on camera and make an absolute fool of himself, everyone around him, his entire social circle, whatever you want to call it. But we are here, and I've been streaming ludicrously long hours for the past almost 4 years. Actually, over 4 years. Yeah. It's over 4 now, because it was like November of 2019 that I really started back up again. But a 6-year break is not even really a break. It's just, it's a fucking, show us your kitties? Nah, they're sleeping. I don't want to wake them up. That's mean. I can show photos of them, but I don't want to actually physically bring them in here. So here's one of my kitties. His name is Zero. And yes, both my cats are named after candy bars because we adopted one of our cats from a local rescue, and her name from the adoption center was Snickers. So we just kept that going, and we named the other one Zero because there's the Snickers and the Zero candy bar. So here's Snickers. She is a Torby, which means she's a tortoiseshell tabby mix. So there she is. She's asleep in this photo, obviously. And then here is Zero. He actually just showed up at my parents' house one day. Yeah, the caramel swirl. He actually just showed up at my parents' house one day, and he was super, super tiny. And my mom was just like, hey, if you guys don't want this cat, we're going to take him to a shelter. And she showed me one photo of him. I said, nope, fuck that. You are a filthy, rotten liar. No, I didn't say that to her, but I told her, nope, you're not taking him to a damn shelter. Bring him down here. We're going to adopt him. Fuck that. That MFer ain't going to no shelter. And he has been treated like an absolute king. And he doesn't appreciate it. Not one fucking bit either. What? He doesn't. He doesn't appreciate it at all, dude. All he does is walk around acting like he's starved, even though he's a big-ass chunk of a cat right now. Every time we feed him, he eats like he's never eaten before in his life. And sometimes if we don't stop him, he'll overeat. Like, he'll get that look on his face like, I fucked up. And then he just starts gagging and puking. And then as soon as he pukes, what does he do? He goes right back to the food and starts eating again. If we don't physically move the bowl away from him, he will overeat almost every time. Very bizarre behavior for a cat that's been fed like clockwork for like 3 to 4 times a day for the past 2.5 years. Very bizarre behavior. I said, nope. I have some coffee. Well, we're not even in like the Christmas range yet. I would say the Christmas range is like starting on December 12th or 13th, right? Oh, she's fine. No, she's fully recovered. I don't know. I think it might have actually been, I know it's far-fetched, but I think it might have actually been some kind of respiratory infection because she's literally 100% healthy now. She was having a little bit of like coughing and stuff. And we got her this kind of, I don't know if it's like an herbal remedy type thing, but basically it has a lot of herbs and minerals, and you just basically do 10 drops with meals, and we gave her that for a week, and now she's taking full deep breaths, no issues with shortness of breath, no coughing, no nothing, and she's back to her completely normal self. Playful, full of energy, a little bit too much energy, if you want to know the truth. How do I wait until the 12th? because that's around when my last paycheck before Christmas hits. I miss having cats, but I also hated them. They shit everywhere but the litter box, clawed up everything, and always hid. No history of abuse to my knowledge. Yeah, well, you know, they sell, when we were going to adopt Snick, as we call her Snick, Snicky, whatever. When we were going to adopt Snick, they offered us these little plastic tubes that you can run your cables in, because cats like to chew cables. So if you have, like, you know, cabling that you want to make sure it doesn't get chewed, you can run it through that plastic tubing and they can't chew through it. That still is exactly how asthma works. No, I know. But, you know, if her symptoms pop up again, we will definitely take her in. Trust me, we were on the cusp. It was like if it went on for another 12 hours, I was already, like, planning it. I was already calling places and everything. And the very next day when I woke up, I go in there and I was, like, checking her breathing, making sure it was fine, and it was fine. So... and she's, like, totally fine now, so. But yeah, if it happens again whatsoever, we'll take her in and, you know, get her if we have to, we'll get her set up on an inhaler. If that's what it comes down to, it's not a big deal. She needs to go in soon for her shots anyway, so it's actually, obviously it's not good timing for her to feel bad. That's never good, but, you know, it's convenient because... we need to take her in to get shots anyway, so I figure why not just have a general checkup and all that while we're there. So we'll be headed in soon regardless, you know, to get rabies and, what is that, FVRCP? I don't know exactly what all the shots are for, but we'll take her in to get her yearly shots very soon anyways. Oh, she has an asthmatic cat. Yeah, it sucks, but, you know, everything I read about it said, like, their lifespan is not impacted at all as long as you take care of it, so. Used to give it steroid shots, yeah. Is that prednisone? Because everything I was reading said a prednisone shot was, like, appropriate for that. FVRCP, feline distemper. Oh, okay. See, I was close, dude. And then there's also feline... it's not feline HIV, I don't think. I don't think they can vaccinate cats for HIV, but not to my knowledge at least. Anyways, yeah, took the fucking cloud lifter out of my signal, now there's no more noise. So that's cool. I finally don't have to sit here and fucking rack my brain over it. Silent Hill Downpour is still a piece of shit. In fact, the game actually... it basically soft locked me last night because there's a drawer that you're supposed to be able to open to get to a record that you then put into a gramophone player, and it would not work. I could not open the drawer. And so I was like, what the fuck? I don't remember having to search for this record. And then I looked it up and it turns out that it was in a room that I was supposed to be in anyways. And I tried it and it literally did not work until I reloaded the game. What a piece of fucking shit that game is. It actually would have... if this was someone on a very first playthrough that didn't know anything about that, they would have actually been soft locked. They would have had no options. And just thought that either the game was busted or they just didn't know what they were doing. Oh, you can vaccinate them for that? Well, I didn't know that. I knew about the existence of FIV. Like, those cats are very difficult to... you know, people obviously have a very tough time adopting them because, you know, that's a lot of burden financially and everything, but yeah. But yeah, they're doing good, and I checked on her even when I was streaming, I checked on her like every hour on the hour. I would go in there, pet on her, make sure she wasn't hiding, because I know when cats start hiding, that's when it's like really serious. You know, I would make sure she was eating fine, make sure she was using the bathroom, checked her stool, make sure there wasn't anything questionable in there, like fucking worms or anything. No parasites. I will never talk an owner out of getting a vaccine, but if I'm very to be honest, your cats shouldn't need it if they stay inside with each other. Only recently has treatment for it came out. Yeah. Well, we took Zero to get fixed. Here's what's funny. As I was taking Zero in to get fixed, he was absolutely screaming in the car, like fucking wailing. And he is not like that at all. He loves people. He loves, you know, he's a very adventurous cat. So that surprised me, but I think it was just the car ride because I know cats don't like it. And we took him in. I put the pet pet taxi or whatever it's called, the container, I put it on the front desk, and the lady was like petting him through the bars, and then she opened it and he immediately is purring and totally fine, and he starts like rolling around, showing his belly and everything. Like, this motherfucker hustled me. He was wailing and pissed off the whole way there. Then as soon as we get to the destination, he's completely chilled out. Like, what the fuck? You tricked me, dude. In my last year there at the clinic is when we treated our first cat for it. Oh yeah, I know it's a nasty disease. Like, I've seen it. I've seen the way that cats look. I mean, they just look very, very distraught when they're having symptoms. I know, like, what the fuck? He's the only cat I know of that I've ever interacted. Actually, no, that's not true. Tusk had the most affectionate cat that I've ever experienced ever. But Zero is one of those cats, he will literally never be done. You have to physically get up and walk away from him. Otherwise, he will keep bunting his head against your hand, demanding pets. He'll bite you if you stop petting him. He will never be done. You will literally sit there for 90 fucking minutes. 2 hours, 3 hours, he's still not done. You have to get up and walk away. He just starves attention, man. Starves it. You know what? It's getting old. No, it's not. I love him. My orange kitty, she's very dramatic in a carrier, makes ungodly noises while in the carrier, but as soon as she's out, she's fine. Yeah, I think it's just them being in a tight, claustrophobic space and not knowing where they're going. Well, trust me, Mag, if you ever came down to visit, which I've said many times, and Bridget as well, you're welcome to come down and visit. If you ever want to come down and visit, you won't be able to get him off of you. So that's a non-issue. Every single time we have a visitor over, he fucking mauls them. He loves people. Absolutely loves people. Meanwhile, Snick couldn't be the more polar opposite. She runs underneath the couch and then just hides under it the whole time. Like, it takes her several days to get used to people. Man, I'm fucking paranoid. Everybody around me is getting sick. Seriously, like, we've had so many people, so many coworkers and people that I know personally are like, man, I just feel like shit lately. I can't do anything. And I know some people have like called it seasonal allergies and shit. Dude, I'm ready. I'm about ready to fucking mask up, I tell you. I seriously am, because I cannot fucking get sick. Though, how sick I was last time I got majorly sick, I legit thought I was going to have to go to the emergency room a couple days, because I had such bad exhaustion that getting up and pouring myself a glass of water, I was like pouring sweat and I felt like I ran a fucking mile. Oh, I know it's going around. I'm fucking paranoid that it's going to come to our household very soon. I fucking hope not, though. But, I mean, so far, knock on wood, knocking on the wood desk, you have a dog, 2 tarantulas, and 4 snakes. Anyone want to visit my petting zoo? I'll just say it. I think boas and I think pythons are adorable. They really are, dude. They're cute as fuck, especially the way that they drink water. They just do the little... They're cute as fuck, man. I'm just going to say it. They really are. Especially like the really vibrantly colored ones that have a nice temperament and they don't want to bite. Boas, you gotta be careful with, though, because you get them wrapped around you the wrong way, you are actually dead. And they still have a bite. Like, just because they don't have venom doesn't mean they don't have sharp-ass teeth that can definitely do some damage. Now, tarantulas, I can't do. I can't do spiders. Spiders is where I draw the line. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about spiders because every single time a spider wanders under the door, I walk in the living room and I just see the cats like pressing their paws into the floor. I'm like, what the fuck are you two doing? And then it's always a spider that's like, please help me, God. It's like, what if I stumbled into, please, human, help me. Got a ball python. You probably like it. It's a cute little puppy face dummy. You want a pet raccoon? Oh, no, you don't. I want a ferret. I really want a pet ferret. Tusk had a ferret one time, many years ago. Ferrets are awesome pets. They're very much a handful, but yeah, the spiders don't fucking they've learned their lesson, dude. If they come under the door or they somehow find their way in, they're gonna get fucked up. If they're on the floor and my cats are on the floor, they get fucked up. I've even felt bad for some spiders because like their legs are ripped off and shit, and my cats are just still pressing their paws into it. It's like, guys, you're torturing the fucking thing. My whole life, I've killed spiders on sight once they get in the apartment. Only now have I started to feel bad for them because the cats brutalize them. Your cats only kill cute animals. Like what? Birds and stuff? Yeah, ferrets are high maintenance. That's true. I can't do like hamsters or guinea pigs because they eat their babies. Like we had a situation where we adopted what we thought were 2 male hamsters, and then one day we saw a bunch of babies in there, and then we were like, oh, that's cool. You know, let's try and, you know, we'll raise them and then we'll have a bunch more, and then maybe we could sell a few if we can't keep track of them. And then the next day it's like, oh, there were 5 and now there's only 2. What the fuck happened? Yep, they ate them. The parents ate. Huh. Yeah. It's fucked up, but that's how it goes. Bridget said the babies were probably sick, so they ate them. It's mostly the ginger cat that's guilty. Any pet that burrows, is loud, or is high maintenance is a nope for me. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, my cats aren't very high maintenance, but Snick is very much a diva. She wants affection only when she wants it. If you just decide that you're going to pet her, she's like, nope, fuck you. But then, you know, it's like all of a sudden she'll just jump up and be the most affectionate cat in the world, but it's very rare. It's like once a week at the most. Never trust what the pet shop tells you gender-wise unless you could see appendages. I mean, that's true. My mom thought Zero was a female at first. I'm like, what? They're way too hard for me to care for as a forgetful pet owner. My dog only stays because she's adorable and knows how to be high maintenance without being awful. Well, honestly, cats are very, very easy to take care of. I mean, if you keep their water clean and fresh, you know, we only give our cats purified water, so they even have a more fucking bougie lifestyle. We buy very expensive, nice food, soft and hard food. You feed them 2 to 3 times a day. You know, make sure that their water bowl is always clean and fresh water in there, and you scoop the litter once a day. I mean, they basically do the rest themselves. Like, you only have to give them a bath a couple times a year at the most. Can't deal with the ammonia from the piss. Yeah, you got to get really good litter to make sure it absorbs and gets rid of all that bullshit. I swear at one point it felt like I stepped into a poisonous gas room where oxygen was replaced with piss. Yeah. Well, one of the biggest warning signs about cats is if they start peeing outside of the litter box. Tusk had, like I was talking about, that super affectionate cat, and he started peeing like gigantic puddles of pee right next to a fridge, which was nowhere near where his litter box was, and it turns out that that's a warning sign for diabetes. Which it turns out was exactly what he had. And holy shit, was it expensive to get that insulin. Had to switch him to a very specific, extremely expensive hard food and give him an insulin shot after every time he ate, so it was pretty fucked up. That cat's just like me, pissing where the food is. I mean, it's efficient, but damn. Sexing rabbits was never funny. Tiny. True. Yeah, like I was reading somewhere that a monthly inhaler for an asthmatic cat is like $300 a month. I was like, that's not horrible. We could definitely swing that. I'm A-okay. I'm A-okay to spend that type of money on my cats, man. They are fucking amazing. And if she turns out to have asthma, you know what? She's getting an inhaler. Yeah, because snakes have really delicate backbones. So a lot of people, when they freehand even the non-venomous snakes, you have to be super careful because it's very easy to hurt snakes. You can't just like swing them around, you know? I get so nervous about fucking researching vet clinics because every fucking time I research the vet clinic, inevitably it's like only 5-star or 1-star reviews. Literally people blaming the place for killing their pet or people crediting the place with saving the pet's life. It's like there's no in between of like, we were able to get the cat or dog or whatever pet in fairly quick and the service was good. 3-4 stars. It's always 1 star, they killed my animal, or 5 stars, they saved my animal's life. And so I can't really gauge what's a good place to go to and what's a bad place to go to because the reviews are so night and fucking day, man. There are multiple kinds of inhalers. Some are medicated like a human one, and some are just a plain non-medicated one for airflow. Snicky will fucking hate it. The Aero cat masks. I've seen those before. It's awful, where you have to basically like hook a respirator up to your cat's head and just have them breathe it in for a while. All medical places are like that. Low maintenance pets are big snakes. Large food, sure, but only need to give it once a week to a month. Yep. And then you just clean their enclosure every now and then as they poop in there. That's basically it. Yep. Easy to clean up because snakes have a cloaca or something and they poop and piss same time and it all just hardens. Yep. And then you just scoop that bitch out, put some new foliage in there and you're good to go. Been too scared to go to a vet with my pets. I fear I'll have to be there if they die, so I make my parents do it. Dude, that's a big thing that not a lot of people talk about is like vet anxiety. Just like hospital anxiety. Like people don't want to go to the vet and be told bad news. And so sometimes people will like delude themselves and try all these weird like online solutions that may not even be the right thing that your pet needs because you're not a professional, but people do it because they're too freaked out. And I understand it totally. I mean, I feel it too, but it's like at a certain point, you just got to go. Yeah, they won't make you stay. Yeah, Mag used to be a vet tech, so she knows. Yeah, I totally understand that, man. 100%. It's kind of like the, I don't know. It's just a tragic story all around when people talk about that. And, unfortunately, at the end of the day, it's part of being a responsible pet owner is knowing when it's time. Like if your dog, for example, is on a bunch of arthritis meds and stuff and it can barely move around, like it's time, dude. 90% of the time, the death-causing issues were preventable, but owners waited because they didn't want to deal with it. Well, I wouldn't even say they didn't want to deal with it. I'd say a lot of people probably can't afford it because it is actually insanely expensive sometimes. Like, they'll basically charge you $1,000 just to run a few tests sometimes, especially in bigger cities where they need to charge more to keep the fucking lights on. They'll charge like $1,000 to do just a couple of tests. And yes, like one of the reviews I read for a local place was like, oh, they insulted me because I said I couldn't afford something, which is fucked up. But she was like, she even had like a video recording of it too, of like the secretary or whoever it was being like, well, I work 2 jobs so I can keep my pets alive. Maybe you should consider doing something like I don't know what the hell happened before the camera got turned on, but obviously they were already in a big fucking argument. But like, holy shit, how are you going to roast somebody because they can't afford anything in today's fucking hyperinflation ass economy? Get the fuck out of here with that judgment shit. You think anybody expected when they adopted their pet 3-4 years ago that their money would be worth so much fucking less than it is, or than it used to be? My cat got mauled by my dog, pure accidental play, and she got a few stitches and drugs for around $10,000. It's horrible and scary, but it was $10,000 worth spending when I saw my cat barely sleep with its tongue out. Yeah. $10K dirtface. Are you wanting someplace that is good priced or best care? Well, I'm not making any statement about, I'm not saying they need to offer everything for free. I'm just saying that it's not professional to insult It's not professional to insult a customer of any kind or to bring up their financial situation, because like you never know what the fuck people are going through. That's just a, in general, very unprofessional thing to do. What's up, Tusk? It is a nice little booth sometimes when people don't label it that. Ask my old boss if she knows anyone in your area. At least my years of pain came with knowledge. Yeah, I tell you, Mag, the fucking stories you could tell. Oh, the stories you could tell about that job. Unbelievable. How was it 10K? That number doesn't add up. It's cold season here too, Kendo. It's fucked up, dude. Today is fairly decent. You know, today it's 53. It was like 60 most of the day, so that's fine. That's great. But yeah, most other days it's fucking freezing around here, so I'm not a fan. It's getting old. Wasn't exactly 10K, but the drugs had to stay for a few months and we had to drive her to the emergency room. Yeah, the emergency room visit, I guarantee, is where the bulk of that charge came in. Because the emergency room alone, just the emergency services alone, are like several $1,000s sometimes. Oh, by cold you mean like flu cold? Same, honestly, dude. Seems like every motherfucker I know is sick right now. That's why I'm about to just go 99.9% quarantine mode on these motherfuckers. The only contact with other living creatures is going to be my cats here soon. I'll just sleep on the couch for a little bit. I've been non-sick certified for about half a year. I'm pretty glad about that. Yeah. Well, the last time I got sick, it was COVID. So, you know, hopefully that doesn't rear its ugly head anytime soon. Hey, we can finally close the fucking podcast name Word Doc. It's settled. It's finally done. It is stamp of approval. First episode is going to be this coming Wednesday. Also, my dad wanted to come on the stream either Monday or Wednesday. Monday would be perfect because I don't work that day. So I'll ask him if he wants to come on. It's going to be kind of hard with family stuff going on not to get sick. Yeah. Well, see, when we go visit, it's only like 3 or 4 people now. It's my mom, my dad, and my grandparents or my grandma on my dad's side is all that we go to visit. So, mostly we get groceries delivered still. We don't do a ton of grocery shopping in person. Name? Are you asking me what the name is? It's stamp of approval. I hated it at first, but it's grown on me and other people seem to like it, so fuck it. But yeah, I wash my hands way too many times every day. That's why my hands are all dry and cracking and fucked up and shit. I was gonna say why I may get sick, but I'd rather not now. As to spare a long monologue. That's okay, dude. Don't worry about it. We're all about the long monologues here. That's all I fucking do is monologue and complain about this and or that. That's all I do. That's all I do. So Silent Hill Downpour, amazingly enough, is not the worst Silent Hill game anymore. That award, that prestigious award, goes to Silent Hill Ascension. Congratulations. It's mobile, gacha game, horseshit, live service, pay us more money to get more stuff. That's basically all it fucking is. There's no substance whatsoever. It's barely even remotely resembling anything Silent Hill. I guarantee they're probably going to find a way to shoehorn Pyramid Head into it for the umpteenth time. Yes, they do have a Apache slot, and somehow it's even better than Ascension. I got some ginger ale if I do get sick, and I got my dog as moral support, and my snakes are cool to look at when disoriented. Spiders still creep me out a bit, but me mum likes them enough to keep them around. I just love the way you said that, me mum. Never played either, but that's nice. Well, you're not missing much. But Downpour. You know what? That game has gained some rep in my mind, and we can play it anytime. But, you know, I like to give a solid hour of just chatting. That way anybody that actually wants to see the game. I talked about this a little bit last night, but I've had people recently, and going as far back as like a year plus ago, I've had people DM me and say, no offense, but I actually enjoy the just chatting parts of your stream more than the gameplay. And part of me in the beginning was like, well, fuck. Like, the gameplay is what I do, man. But I can't take offense to that, because, you know, they're enjoying some facet of me being live. That's cool. What's up, Stoned? Full offense, but your gameplay sucks. World record in reverse. LMAO, worst gameplay ever. Teehee. Good one, dude. You got me, dude. Good one. Why is it so fucking blurry? Refocus. There we go. Fucking annoying piece of shit. People come here for games, unfortunately. Look, I never claim to be a god gamer. I have like 2 or 3 games that I legitimately know life for maybe 4 or 5 years. Those are the only games I'm halfway decent at. I'm not a natural born god gamer. I don't just pick up a game and start fucking dominating. And I'm not delusional like my brother either. You come for the guy liner? I ban you for using that term. Just kidding. He said, what? That's bullshit. RE7. Yeah, but you know, I mean, what defines being good at a single player game? If you play it enough times. You made the list? What? What list? The Streamer Awards? I was nominated for Best Streamer of the fiscal year 2023, dude. You'll see me at the red carpet. Wearing a white tuxedo. See Tusk wants RE7. Yeah, if I play a single player game more than 5 times, like, you'd actually be moronic not to know the game well enough that you would look decent at it. So me playing RE7 for over probably close to 1,000 hours, including all the playthroughs on the Windows version and all the time I wanted to practice speedrunning it, it'd be quite moronic if I wasn't good at it still. Still quite sad that the Gamer Award streams are always saltier than the ramen I eat watching. I mean, what is this? Can we please talk about this for a second? What is this desperation of the Game Awards and the Streamer Awards and all this bullshit? What is the desperation of them to try to emulate Hollywood? Why do they have Timothy fucking Chalamet hosting the Game Awards? What the fuck does this dude have to do with gaming or gamers, whatever the fuck you want to say? Like, they're just so desperate to emulate the Oscars and Golden Globe formula. I get that it's kind of a surrogate replacement for E3 because E3 doesn't exist anymore. I understand that part, but come on, dude. We don't need fucking red carpets for Nolan North and Troy Baker and gaming voice actors. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. I already hate Hollywood enough. I really don't need other like mediums desperately trying to emulate a dying medium. You know? I know, right? It's so weird seeing a forgotten Muppet just on stage doing a rehearsed bit that doesn't really lead anywhere. Quick money. I mean, that's true. Very, very true. I mean, obviously, it all goes back. I like turkey sandwich, though. What does that have to do with anything? Hey, Josh, by the way, I hope you feel better, dude, because I thought I was getting majorly sick recently, and I was like, fuck this, man. Timothy Chalamet. Oh, he said it. He said it. It's ass, but I'm fine. Nah, I get it, dude. It fucking sucks. The worst thing about being sick is that you just feel exhausted. Like, the only thing you have to just lay and recover. But, like, I usually have so much shit that I want to do, but I physically can't do it because I'm so fucking exhausted, so. Also, I'd rather keep pretentiousness out of gaming. Already got enough of that from some of the community. Don't need to introduce more. Okay. Hot take. I don't usually have sizzling hot takes on here, but I'm going to say it. I really lose respect for... Okay, no, I won't say I lose respect for. That's not the accurate way to say it. I just very much hate the way anime dub voice actors and video game dub voice actors, especially if the country of origin is not the United States, the way that they act like they're a celebrity for overdubbing their voice over someone else's hard work. Yes, what they do is still work. Yes, what they do is still important. But how are you gonna give people like signed photos, or how are you gonna sign photos of a character that you didn't design? You didn't draw this character. You didn't animate this character. You had no input whatsoever. You were just someone who was selected from a pre-selected list of like 40 American dub actors that dub everything. And you're going to go to a convention and sell photos of that character as if you had something to do with their creation. That's so bizarre to me. Like, more power to them. They're fucking making bank. I mean, they're all over Critical Role and they're making millions and they're crazy rich. Cool. But it's so weird. Like, why have people just accepted that? Why do they worship these people so much when they don't really do anything? I mean, they go into a booth and they get into character and they deliver pre-written lines with the help of a director. Meanwhile, in Japan or wherever the country of origin happens to be, they're animating the shit. They're working directly with the producer of the show. They're working with the director. The director is directly involved in the casting process. Like, what are you on about? You're lucky to have gotten this opportunity. I'm glad that they're rich, and I'm happy for them. More power to them. But, man, what a bizarre dynamic. Very weird. I think some get to brag about it. Some put their heart into their voice. It's weird when they sign as the character, though, instead of the voice. Yeah, like, what the fuck? And especially when the show had already existed and was incredibly popular for like 5 to 10 years before anybody even had the bright idea to bring it to the States. And then the people who get selected and are lucky enough to do the dub go to conventions and they have like big photos of the character. I am the voice of this. No, you're not. You're just one of many dub voices of that character. The only real voice would be the voice of the person who was selected in the country of origin. Am I just being a cynical piece of shit when I say that? Maybe. But that's just how I've always felt. I think it's, maybe you would call it being a purist, but a lot of people would think I'm just being an asshole. That's okay. I mean, it's okay if you think I'm an asshole. Conventions are a huge revenue for them. I'd say doing conventions is more of a yearly paycheck than actual work. And I mean, hey, like I said, I can't blame them. If people are going to keep paying for the shit, why wouldn't you do it? Money is green all around, dude. I'm not blaming them for putting themselves in a position to maximize their revenue. I just think it's a weird dynamic is all. You could be both a purist and an asshole, but I'd go slightly more purist than asshole. Yeah, I mean, if I was an asshole, I'd say, oh, I lose respect for them, or I think that they're disgusting the way that they do this and they're stealing credit. I don't feel like that. Like, somebody made the decision to cast them, and in some cases, maybe they did work with the original team to select an English voice or something along those lines, but, you know, that's not the case with everyone. I know that for a fact. But yeah, I'm never going to go in on somebody, like, personally, and when they're doing something that's going to make bank and, like, put them in a better situation financially. That's just stupid. Unlock any more emote slots yet? No, I think I would have to. I don't look at my sub counter like ever, but I think the last time I did look at it, it said I needed like 65 sub points to unlock a new emote slot or something like that. I know there's no sound redeem yet. I'm sorry, Kendo. I've been very fucking busy lately, dude. Even though we were talking about this almost a year ago now. And it still doesn't exist. You have 2 emotes in mind? What are they? I respect dub actors. They may not make the character or the writing, but they have to deliver on the cringiest lines imaginable with full seriousness. Now that I can respect. They have to go in and deliver sometimes poorly translated lines, and they have to ham it up. And sometimes I'm sure they don't feel like doing that shit. And, you know. Plus, they make sure that I don't have to watch the show and instead listen to it on the background. That, you know, that's a fair point. You know, anytime I talk about sub versus dub, everybody always says, what about SDH people? And that's absolutely true. You know, subtitles for the deaf and hard of hearing, it wouldn't really matter, you know, which version you watch. But, you know, if your vision is horrible, then how the fuck can you justify watching a subbed anime when you can't, or anything that comes from a foreign country when you can't, you know, read the subtitles? That makes perfect sense. They aren't themed, they're just actual photos. One of you and one of Zero Bridget liked. Need more stamp reaction emotes. Hey, Mag, if you know, you get some time, I will take the cringiest photographs for you. Watching the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Sub versus dub is insane difference. Same for Dragon Ball Z, man. I'm not even a huge anime person, but I've just kind of learned over time that the sub version to me is almost always superior in like every way. And then something gets lost in translation. Yeah, Hajime said it. Translation loses meaning, not feeling. You can feel a person getting mad or sad in any language, but the actual words can get lost. Absolutely. This is a man that speaks the truth. Hajime, you know, great minds think alike. I'm not one of them, but, you know, you definitely are. Link permission. I'll never forgive Americans for making Sailor Moon less gay. Wait, really? They did? I didn't know about that. I'm out of the loop. Although I guess it makes sense. A group of girls always hanging out together. There's like one guy. And he's just the foil. He's just the comedic relief. Yeah, I got you. A good-ass VA fight. Well, Kendo, we got to be careful, though, because the last time I showed a clip of an anime, my whole stream got copyrighted, and they threatened to hit me with the DMCA. The one of that guy on the motorcycle, and it was like the end of the world or something. I forget what it was called. Neptune and Uranus were cousins in the dub. What? Yeah, see, I didn't know any of this. Oh, man. Toonami, though. For real? Oh, shit. Fucking Tenchi Muyo, Yu Yu Hakusho, Flame of Rekka, Reboot, of course, Dragon Ball Z, the movies. My favorite Dragon Ball Z movie is Broly, but my second favorite is The World's Strongest. It used to play all the time on very, very early Saturday mornings. Yeah, I was super impressed. Listen, my essential tremored ass over here, I can't do fine motor skill stuff at all. Like when I start to do anything fine, my hand just starts like uncontrollably shaking. So, massive respect to people that don't have shit genetics. But yeah, Toonami was awesome. And then, especially when Adult Swim came around, then I got really into Cowboy Bebop, Trigun. Trigun is where my name came from, if anybody didn't know. It's also the reason why my color is red everywhere I go on the internet. Like anytime a website of any kind lets me choose my display color, it's always going to be straight red. No, I did not watch the remake yet. I actually have a scale model of Vash's gun as well. It's in storage. I would have to find it, but I have it. Wait until season 2. Yeah, so I don't have to be like anticipating anymore, but yeah. Banger Trigun intro animation, but yeah. Probably for maintenance mag. Mine does the same bullshit sometimes. I get a text message from Spectrum. They're like, oh, hey, we're doing maintenance. I'm like, fuck you. I'm on my fiber provider, bitch. Exact. You know, I swear we both know the shittiness of Spectrum. Isn't it funny how I knew? I called it, dude. That wasn't anticipated. That was instant reaction. I'm sorry. Sometimes I just get way too excited. Wish I got something to watch that I'm excited about. My show got paused till next year. Guys, I don't watch anything, honestly. The only thing that I watch, the only shows that I watch are when Bridget watches things in the background. Like, she watches a bunch of Vampire Diaries, and let's be honest, both men and women watch Vampire Diaries because everybody in that show is like a straight up 10 and hot as fuck. All the girls are obsessed with Stefan and Damon and Tyler and whoever the fuck. And then all the guys are obsessed with Carolyn and whatever Nina Dobrev's character is. Like, come on, dude. Let's just tell the truth. Let's just tell the truth. My other show, I'm waiting for all the episodes to come out dubbed, so I might cry. I think Ryan is on Spectrum. Oh my god, I interpreted that completely wrong. I thought you were trying to say your boyfriend was on the Spectrum. My god, I need more coffee. I'm sorry. At first I was like, why would you type that in here? Anyways, moving on. It's brain slow. No one likes Tyler, Caroline, the disrespect. Well, how is that disrespectful? You know, Bridget was surprised that I like Caroline. She's like, you're not usually a fan of blondes. I'm like, I mean, hair colors, whatever. I'm more about personality. Why the fuck does hair color matter? People can change that shit. I've had 0 issues with Spectrum where I live, actually. Well, fucking bully for you, buddy. You know what? Applause just for you. Isn't that just fucking special? I'm sorry. I literally had to switch providers because they were so dog shit. But to be fair, you don't necessarily stress your upload speed. Just for that, give us a hairline check. Fine. I'm zooming in for this bitch because I need this proof to be definitive. This is the last one, motherfuckers. How many times have I done a goddamn hairline check for you guys? Look at that. It's the cut that makes it look like that, dude. It literally is only right there. Perfect 4-finger head. I can't even fit the 4th. Okay, dude. Are we done with this charade? Are we done with the nonsense? Sick of the lies. Boy got a normal head. I never thought you were bald. No, this is just a haircut that Bridget gives me. I say that like she's my fucking mom, but this is just a haircut she gives me. It fits well with the hat and it's easy to fucking maintain. Very easy to maintain. So you see when I put the hat on, it just works because the bangs just go where they go and they do what they do. The fucking Ganon emote is awesome, dude. Yeah, okay, bud. What? Are you... I had a weird point in my life where I thought I was an inhumane robot unable to care about anything. So I watched some shows to make me cry, and now I know I'm a little crybaby, hopefully a healthy one, and I'm delighted when a show can even come close to making me tear up. It's basically an art form at this point. They have the same hairline. Josh, how many subs for a hairline check? What's up, Myra? How many subs for a hairline check? Let's crowdfund it. Let's make this happen. It's really weird talking without headphones. Next stream, I got you. Oh, for real? Ooh, okay. MGS2 did that. You know what? You're not wrong, but there's no evidence, so nobody would believe it. Free of charge for me. Oh, well, yeah, isn't that just fucking... That's so cute. I'm sorry. Don't let him forget. Oh, trust me, I won't. TVD. Vampire Diaries got me sobbing all the time. It's mainly music that does that for me. And it's the weirdest thing too, because music that typically doesn't make me emotional just will out of nowhere. I'll be driving, like for example, after we visited my parents last time, I was driving home, and you guys know how many fucking times I've heard the album The Black Parade. It's gotta be in the thousands at this point, legit. And just for whatever reason, Cancer, the song Cancer, I've heard this song fucking hundreds of times, never really got emotional about it. And the second half, like that crescendo buildup into the last chorus, just did it all of a sudden. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? So weird. I think it's like directly related to how much sleep I have when I hear certain things too. Oh, All the Things She Said by Simple Minds? The same band that did the Breakfast Club soundtrack? Thousands? I'm not fucking kidding, dude. You should see my... Oh, by Tattoo. Oh, yeah. That's the two Russian girls, right? The original version is called Ya Soshla Suma. Mama gets me on that album. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's just a great fucking album. Dude, I'm trying to give you money, but I can't find my own zip code. How am I this inept? Hajime, you don't have to give me money, dude. I appreciate that, but you don't need to do that. Mama is like, it kind of reminds me of like a stage play. You know, it progresses to the amazing fucking just explosive crescendo. It just builds the whole time, and then it slows down just a little bit, and then it explodes again for the outro. Crazy, man. And then it goes right into Sleep, where you hear the monologue about feeling like he was being choked at night in the recording studio, and then just that fucking just explosive drums right into the track. One time I saw a TikTok about how a fly got on a plane that went overseas, and I cried because I kept thinking he must be so scared. I've had really irrational moments. Where I'm like, dude, why am I emotional right now? I can't explain it. I need to give someone money because I have too much and I don't want to spend it on friends. RN, I got gifts through him already. He said that's all you're getting, motherfuckers. It comes with age. I guess so. I mean, when I was younger, I definitely couldn't watch like World War II footage. That shit fucked me up big time. I watched this movie, it was like probably 14 or 15 when I watched this movie called The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, which is a Holocaust movie. But it's from the perspective of a wealthy German family. That shit had me fucked up for weeks, dude. Fuck that movie. I will never put that. That is never going in the PS3 ever again. Ever. Great movie, but goddamn. I know someone whose 3-year-old daughter is going through cancer treatment has a GoFundMe if you're serious, Haji. When I got this little runt of mine, I got a little soft too. Oh, you got a dog? Where are the photos, dude? Where are the photographs? Man, it's so weird to talk without these. My son, dude? Oh my god. Oh yeah, your child. I completely fucking forgot. Yeah, don't put photos of your child in the pet section of the Discord, please. That would not be a good look. I'm sorry, dude. Sometimes my brain. I've had 2 little brain farts tonight, and it's not gonna get any better. I was hoping for a dog. Well, I thought maybe he was saying he recently got a dog or something. I didn't know that he would refer to his kid as a runt. But no, I think that's normal when you have kids, like, because you develop that sort of natural parental protective nature about you, you know? Brain farting up in the little booth. Now, if I could also train this boy to poop on a toilet. Yeah. I've seen people that train their cats to take shits on toilets too. That's got to be the life of luxury to never have to clean up a litter box ever again. But I don't know. The litter box does God's work in terms of keeping the bad shit, literal bad shit smell out of the kitchen / living room where it's at. So I can't complain too loudly. Oh yeah, so don't let me forget to not let Josh forget that when he's recovered, first order of business is a goddamn hairline check. First order of business. And that's just right out. Proper sewage is indeed God's work. Absolutely. Haji, it's okay, dude. You don't have to give me money at all. I'm serious. I'm cool. I appreciate it. I appreciate the gesture, but you don't have to do that. We're chilling. Just sitting here having a good conversation. Oh man, Fever Chill, Silent Hill 4. Yeah, this playlist is this is a permanent rotation, man. It's the name of the song, Mag. Yeah, RE7 plus all of its DLCs actually create such an amazing package altogether, just presentation-wise and everything. Because you have Jack's 55th birthday, which is just like an arcade shoot 'em up type thing. You've got Ethan Must Die. And then after those two, you have the band footage, the poker, and then you have, or blackjack, not poker. And then you have Not a Hero, and then End of Zoe. So all in all, with the main story, it makes this really awesome complete package that I think presented, there's no way RE8 or Village and its DLC can touch that shit. I don't care how many third-person modes they shoehorn into their games, it's not going to beat it. I said the other day, the blackjack one actually taught me blackjack and gave me a love for it. Yeah, dude, it's fun. It's bullshit when he starts to cheat and you just have to get lucky toward the end, but it's fun as shit, man. Absolutely. Also, any mode that lets me use the broken shotgun is the best. The broken shotgun is one of the greatest shotguns of all time. Very true. Me playing Ethan Must Die, we don't talk about those streams. Fuck those streams. This shit had me very angry. L take TBH, what? About RE7? Bullshit. Name a better complete package of a main game and DLC. Modern day horror. I'll wait. And if you can't think of at least 5 examples in the next 30 seconds, you're a complete hypocrite. You are a charlatan and various other names that I'm trying to come up with on the fly because I have no material for this. Knowing Ethan Must Die is the one thing I can hold over you. Oh, because you beat it. RE4 remake for Oculus Quest. Yeah, my dad actually just texted me earlier and said they knocked it out of the park. I can prove it. Because everyone needs to know this. Because everyone needs to know this. I sent him the GTA 6 trailer. Motherfucker didn't even respond to me, dude. And I'm fucking sick of it. I'm gonna message him, say, yeah, hey, bitch. Get on the phone. We need to talk. Can't ground me now, motherfucker. Those days are over. It adds a lot to it and it's so much easier yet scarier. It truly makes it a horror game, especially that stupid cargo trailer level. Yeah. Get on the horn. Pop's Redeemal arc. You guys want to see something funny? I caught that my dad has been buying adult games on Steam the other day. Including, I'm only going to show this for a couple seconds because I'm not trying to put my dad on blast like this. This is his account. From the library of his account. It says 3001 A MILF Odyssey. Anyways, that didn't happen. What I was actually discussing is the fiscal responsibility that we all have to pay our taxes. Your bro had to learn it somewhere. You're not wrong, dude. Isn't it funny how they're literally identical people, yet he acts... Okay, anyways, not getting into that conversation. So yeah, 3001 A MILF Odyssey. I'm sure it's full of lots of intriguing gameplay loops. I'm sure that it has a very engaging plot. And, yeah, various other things that make it a valuable gaming experience that you should play in the year 2023. I wonder if that'll be our future, just MILFs as far as the eye can see. I can think of a worse future. Hook him up with that Honey Pop collection for Christmas? Oh no. You know, one time, I'll just spill the tea, because I'm not on good terms with my brother anyway, so I'm just gonna fucking spill the tea. I caught him torrenting a fucking gargantuan hentai flash game collection one time. I was like, why is the internet so bad? What is going on here? I see his uTorrent client is up. This motherfucker is downloading like a fucking 250 gigabyte hentai flash game compilation. How many could you possibly need? How many? I mean, gee, why are you downloading it more? I don't know. I can't even talk about this. I'm so riled again, dude. I've been riled twice tonight, and I'm not gonna rile myself up anymore. I'm done. Still funny how Mag got baited to search Honey Pop. Well, to be fair, I told her not to. You guys egged her on. Yeah, seriously, just go to Google, dude. Google something in like 15 seconds. You'll be much more satisfied than waiting hours on end for a fucking Titanic-sized torrent to download. What a weirdo. I swear, he uses the internet either like a super old person or someone who's never been on the internet before and is completely oblivious. Go to Google, drop your trousers. You probably won't. Probably won't even be on a list by the time it's all said and done. Oh my god. He uses torrent, so at least he was at mid-level. Oh, Jesus, man. The things that we could say about that guy. The things that... Oh, the stories I could tell. The only reason I'm going to hold off on it is because we'd be here all night. I mean, actually, we'd fucking be here all night if I went into the details of any one of stories about his horse shit, we'd be here probably well over 4 hours. You'd have to be some kind of rich and unashamed to buy 200 plus gigs of porn. He didn't buy it. He just got it from like Pirate Bay or some shit, or Kick-Ass Torrents. I don't know. But questionable to say the least. As I like to say often, highly questionable, deeply unpleasant, and troubling. It is a waste of space. He had like a terabyte hard drive. You're really just going to fill it with that bullshit? I don't know. I've racked my brain for many years trying to make sense of his decisions, and I've never been able to do it. So I gave up many years ago. Many, many years ago, I gave up. Sorry, I'm just refreshing my chat program. That's another thing. Oh, never mind. You already said that. He said the thing. What thing did I say? The highly questionable, deeply unpleasant? I've said it a time or two. I set it a time or two. I certainly didn't invent that. I stole the shit out of it from a guy named Ascension on YouTube. A British guy with very dry humor. But a very funny guy. Dude, you look at a one fun pixel game, and suddenly you are labeled a hentai slut who can't wait for more when you didn't read the tags. Oh, Ashen's is... I love Ashen's, dude. I think the one that I was talking about comes from the Christmas dinner in a can, where he keeps saying deeply, deeply unpleasant and troubling when he's talking about how shit the contents of the can look. And then he pours it all out, and it's just like beans, a couple of really gooey meat sausage things, and just a bunch of sauce. And he's like, and that's it. That's Christmas dinner, apparently. I'll show you guys. He's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. He's also where I get the cheapo if people do the 1-bit donation. Or 1-bit cheer. That's where the cheapo comes from, is Ashen's. Oh, we're in the 720p era here.
Hello, ho, ho. And this week on I Can't Believe It Exists, hot can Christmas dinner. No microwave, no kettle, just hot can. Ready to eat in 8 to 12 minutes. And apparently there's a sprout in it. Christmas dinner, self-heating meal. Almost certainly tastes of failure and tears. Yeah, this is something I've been repeatedly asked to review, and I did manage to get hold of one, and it really is almost unbelievable. It's apparently marketed to people who think using a microwave or a kettle in order to get food is hassle. I mean, I'm hardly Jamie Oliver, but come on, people. Have some self-respect. Self-heating Christmas dinner. All the elements.
And he also says at the end, he gets all these really nasty canned foods that are literally just all crammed full of fat and salt. And he always says, grow some fucking self-respect and buy something real.
Traditional Christmas dinner in a can. Pieces of succulent turkey, chipolatas, roast potatoes, carrots and chestnuts combined in a rich gravy. Sprouts not included. Hang on. That makes no sense. The only piece of food you've got on the front of this is a sprout,
that's right.
and it doesn't have sprouts in it. No comment. Right, how does a hot can work? It'll be a chemical reaction, we know. There's 400 grams of this joy. Ingredients: vegetables, water, turkey, chipolata sausages, chestnuts, savoury stock, including rehydrated potato water. Gotta love that. Hard can, blah, blah, blah. Directions for use. Oh my god, it's got a QR code. Your seal of quality. The can, by the way, is very spongy, so it's obviously got some sort of insulation around there to stop the heat depth each time.
Yeah, so he takes this thing, it comes with a little metal rod, and you just press it down in a few different spots, and that basically breaks these barriers between the chemicals, and then once they have the reaction, that's what heats the food up. Now, there is actually a pretty, touching comment on this, which is, I've been homeless, and the Salvation Army people used to give out various hot cans like this. Trust me, living on the Birmingham streets in winter, these things are amazing lifesavers, and the volunteers who give them out are just fucking awesome, lovely, incredible humans. So as shameful as it might be, that was a very touching comment. I love that comment. If you just go out and buy one. They're also pretty expensive. These things are like $25, $30 a can.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, same thing. Same thing, Kendo.
This is more effort than boiling a kettle. Come on. I suppose it's handy if you're in the middle of the Antarctic or something. I'll cut this one quite all the way down. There we are, got it. Up it comes, and my thumb's gone numb. Brilliant. Oh, it spat at me. Right.
He said, already this is more effort than boiling a kettle, and his thumb's gone numb. Oh, Jesus.
Before pulling back to open the food container, so I'm aware of how to use a ring pull. Right, that's it apparently. Then, after about 3 minutes, steam will briefly come out of the 3 holes in the top of the can. Take care, as the steam is hot. I'd better get this done, though. Ugh. Yep.
Ooh.
Looking a bit like jellified dog food at the second, so I'm not exactly going to hold out much hope for this being a fantastic Christmas meal, but hey, one never knows. Using a spoon, stir the food occasionally while it's heating up. Your food will be ready to eat in 8 to 12 minutes. Right. Well, I suppose we'd better fade out and then come back in 8.
Yeah. It works.
Look at that. And only 2 minutes in as well. I suppose I'd better wait for this to finish and then stir it. Something smells good. No, it genuinely does smell really nice, actually. It's been cooking for 10.5 minutes or so. Let's just see if it is hot enough. I should stick some gravy in my gob. It looks quite steaming. So, not on the sofa.
By the way, what I love about his channel is you can go all the way back to 2006 and his videos look no different. He has never changed. Not whatsoever has he changed.
Gravy's all right. Okay. Let's see what Christmas dinner is like.
It's just a meme at this point, because his first couple videos he reviewed like really cheap and shitty PSP ripoffs called pop stations. And it just happened to be that he filmed on his sofa. And he changed it 1 or 2 times. And everybody was like, bring back the sofa. So he just was like, okay, I'll just never get rid of the sofa then. And so he's been reviewing on brown sofas for like fucking 20 years at this point, just about.
Undoubtedly fantastic.
And there it is.
Okay, it's got a little bit more of a stew look than Christmas dinner look, really. In fact, it kind of looks like a Christmas dinner not for humans, if you know what I mean. Marvellous. Well, you can't argue with that, can you? Exactly like you would get in an expensive carvery if you were for... Sticks to your teeth, oddly. What is that? Is that part of the chipolato, which seems to have disintegrated?
Yeah, it's just basically beef stew.
That's very... Wow. So sort of watery and... it just kind of disintegrated in your mouth, actually. It was like something out of those Hunger Breaks tins. What is this? Potato, presumably?
I just love the way he talks. I could listen to him talk all day. He's the quintessential dry British humor guy, you know? Here's the all-day breakfast, which is the most disgusting one. Look at this.
And that, children, is what a fox's cock looks like. Dearie me. Yep, that's the kind of meat quantity we're dealing with here.
It just fell apart, dude.
Like jelly, even the meatballs. Look, blob, blob, blob. It's like it's made out of Play-Doh. I don't know. Is that supposed to be a bit of egg or something in it? No idea. Look, you can just go through it with the side of the fork as if it's nothing. Because it mostly is. I imagine these are not made from the best parts of the animal. In fact, I suspect there is a disturbingly high percentage of scrotum and labia in this stuff. Anyway, let's try some beans. Beans. Gotta say, it looks a bit less anemic than the other one. There is some sort of coloration to this. The beans are,
It's also weird how he's eating these stew-like foods on a plate with a fork. Like, buddy boy, get a spoon and a bowl. What are you doing?
Yeah, not great. Yeah, same as the other one. Sort of mostly flavourless. In fact, flavourless is pretty much all you can say to it. They taste pretty much of nothing. But don't worry, because there's a couple of button mushrooms. I like mushrooms in general. Not entirely sure about this one. Get a look at that. Well, that tastes like a small mushroom that's been boiled in a load of very low quality sauce, because that's pretty much what it is.
It's just the cadence and the way he talks that makes me laugh, man. Just tastes like a mushroom that's been boiled in some very low quality sauce, because that's what it is. And then he also had oh yeah. I need to show this because he had an iPhone clone that had a fucking antenna that you pull up and it spins around, and he actually had to cut the video because he was laughing so hard about it. Right here. As he's showing the phone, look what he finds on it. It's a horrible ripoff iPhone 5G, it's called.
She made it function, so it could be fake. On the bottom here, these two little speaker grills are indeed fake. Those two little screws there are fake and just recessed in the plastic. That's about the lot, really. Oh, I hadn't noticed it had a thing for a start. What? Jump cut. Oh dear. Sorry about that. as you may have...
You should have just left that in.
Sorry, I can't look at it. Break it off. As you may have guessed there, I hadn't actually looked at that part before and was just expecting it to have a stylus, you know, that you flip out to touch the horrible resistive touchscreen with. But no, it actually extends into the world's flimsiest aerial, which just seemed so ridiculous.
If I saw an antenna come out of my phone and spin around looking for a signal, I'd probably die of laughter faster than an asthmatic person running from their inner demons. That's an oddly specific thing to say. He used to have a series called Poundland Crap Special. And he had one about a USB air freshener. And also this horrible receiver. This thing.
That should not be a problem.
This phone handset.
Okay, we want another item. How about something else from Signal X? Because they haven't amused us enough yet.
This, you literally plug this into your phone and you use it like an old ass phone receiver with a coiled cord and everything. Who the fuck, even in 2011, who the fuck was using this? And as soon as he sees it, he can't even keep his shit together.
Because they haven't amused us enough yet. I'm sorry, it's just the concept of this gets me every time. It is the... Oh, jump cut. I do apologise, but I still haven't really got over the fact that this thing physically exists. Yes, mobile phone handset compatible with most mobile phones. You literally plug this into your phone and use it as a 70s style receiver.
Oh my god. Just got Jack. Oh, is it a follower emote? Oh my Lanta. That's some classic YouTube right there. Honestly, Ascension was my shit, dude. I used to watch that all summer. I would fucking, he was the first person I ever enabled notifications on for his uploads. Ever. Was Ascension. The lore goes deep. Now, gamers, with all that having been said, I think it's time that we play some Downpour. You guys ready for some Silent Hill Downpour? Or would you like to continue chatting? Because I'm okay with either or. If people enjoy chatting more, then we'll chat, goddammit. It doesn't matter to me. Haven't gotten off my addiction of posh or bored sounding British people. Thank you for adding that to my collection. He's a legend on YouTube, man. He's been around since the very beginning. Very early 06 is when he started uploading his videos. Wow, it's very quiet without the music. Whew. I was getting scared. Where did I get to last night? I got to right after the Hansel and Gretel thing, after you use the eraser, the blackboard eraser. You're already singing the intro. And black to white. Ever play any of the Outlast games? Yes, and I'm not really a fan. I tried like my hardest because so many people were talking about the first Outlast around when it came out. I tried my hardest to sit down and make it, but it just was so, like, the jump scares were just so fucking cheap and way too frequent, and it overstayed its welcome quick for me. Yeah, I've played Phasmophobia. I actually played it with my friend Tusk and his friend Nemesis921. He's not in here very often, but they're good friends of mine, IRL friends, and we played it quite a bit. I liked the high school level the most, or whatever like the full school level was. That was cool. Yep, Alien Isolation, we've completed it about 3 times, because the first couple times I did it on like the normal difficulty, then everybody said you should play it on hard, so I did it on hard. And then Dr. Red requested that I play it on hard again, so I've done 2 playthroughs on hard and 1 playthrough on normal. And I honestly think that I've gotten my fill of that game, and I don't know if I'm going to go back to it. That game is very long, and I've played it enough in my lifetime, you know what I mean? Yeah, the nest was one of the coolest parts of the game, absolutely. Wow, how does Lethal Company work? Because I've seen a couple people playing it, but I don't really know exactly how it works. You need to have a squad? It's one of those games where you absolutely must have a squad. I don't have any friends, God. No, you don't, but it's better with more people. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, how can they force me to have friends? I never asked for this. I never approved of it. I certainly didn't sign off on it. You don't have a problem with getting friendly faces around you, do you? Nah, I don't. I will say, though, that in the past, we let somebody on the mic that really shouldn't have been on the mic, and they tried to drop some slurs. So, I've gotten a lot more careful and particular about vetting people, but I trust everybody that's in here right now. I will say that much. I tell you, man, people just want an opportunity to get on the mic and drop the fucking gamer word. They really do. That's all they want to do. All you want to do is cheat. You guys know Kit Boga, how he does the grandma pranks? He uses a voice changer very similar to this one when he does the old lady voice. He's just better at acting than I am. You and all those boys snickering around there, all you want to do is cheat. Sorry, I'm no Kit Boga, but that's exactly the same type of voice effect that he uses to sound like that, and he also up-pitches it a little bit. He might actually use the same mixer I use, but I don't know. There's really only two effects that I ever use. This one I use to read memos, and then this one I just fuck around with all the time. I don't really like to use any of the other effects. They're kind of boring. Alright, I say I'm going to take another sip. Just quickly download anydex.com. Yeah, back in the day it was like magic when somebody had a voice changer, because you had to download all this proprietary shit, and you know, hardware-based solutions were very, very few and far between back then. Nowadays, it's very easy. A lot of like streaming mixers ship with voice effects because people like to use them for like VTuber avatars and stuff. Which makes sense. I've been getting more and more into games about thievery. Oh, do tell. Guys, my voice is so weak. Like, I don't know if I'm just yelling or what, but I'm actually starting to feel my voice get a little bit tired. I don't know why. Like, how pussified could one man be? I'm also not drinking nearly enough water. I just wish there was a good one where you burgle neighborhoods with real weapons without fearing that they'd make it too easy. Oh my god. That's like me playing The Sims, dude. Every fucking time I played Sims 2, I got robbed so many times from that motherfucker. That like mime guy that would come and rob your shit. And I always caught it way too late, so he would run away with some valuable stuff. Stealth, murder, and thief times. Skyrim. You can do that in Skyrim. Reverse will. Hey, about the reverse will, did you guys know this song, this section right here? That's actually the reversed, as the name would imply. That's the, now I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. That whole prayer, that's reversed, and that's what's actually playing in this whole section right here. If you didn't know that, now you do. This is from Silent Hill 2. Yep, same one. Yeah, this is from the Rebirth ending of Silent Hill 2, the one where he basically snaps and decides that he's going to take his wife's corpse to the island and try to resurrect her with black magic or something. Yep, it was in a Friday the 13th movie as well. Sorry, I like that little record scratch moment. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. I have three days off after tonight, so I'm just in a fantastic mood tonight. I can't even lie. Favorite character in any Silent Hill game? Man, that's a good question. I'd have to do a top 3. Number 1 would be Heather. Silent Hill 3. Number 2 would be Sybil. Yes. Great minds. Because Sybil is, you know how in modern games and really modern media in general, everybody's talking about like, where are the strong female characters? Well, Konami was featuring strong female characters in 1999, and Capcom was in 1996 with Jill Valentine. But, yeah, I mean, Sybil is sharp. She's fucking very receptive about what's going on. She leads Harry and tells him where he should be going. And is loyal after finding out that he needs help. Like, she doesn't just fucking betray him because of some stupid material thing or money or whatever. So, yeah, Sybil's fucking awesome. And, I wish there was a segment where you could play as her, but unfortunately they couldn't work that in. Heather, number 1, Sybil, number 2, number 3. Man. Heather, I always got confused with Ashley Graham when I accidentally typed the wrong thing. She seems neat though, yeah. I actually have a wall scroll of Heather Mason from Silent Hill 3. It actually goes for an insane amount of money nowadays, but I'll never sell it. It's just the one of her standing up against the wall. It's the album artwork. Wall scroll. Leaving out my man DJ Bobby Ricks. Oh, good God. Yeah, there's not going to be a singular fucking character after Silent Hill 4, I can tell you that. My favorite antagonist is probably Walter Sullivan, because he actually has, like, interesting motivations, and it's not just, you know, cult groupthink. We must complete the mission that the cult has set out for us because reasons. You know, that's a lot of and I can appreciate that, but I like that Walter had his own motivations that didn't necessarily tie directly to the cult, but he was more so using the cult as a conduit to try to resurrect his mom. And then he got completely tricked, and he didn't realize it even till the very end that he was just being tricked, and he was actually just being used to bring about, you know, the devil. Who named it after a Tommy Wiseau movie? I don't know, but he needs to sue immediately. SH antagonist or ever? Saw the news of new Jet Set Radio? Are you serious? Are you epically trolling me right now? Nope. New Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi, Golden Axe are in development. What the fuck? I guess they saw the success of Bomb Rush Cyberpunk and they were like, you know what? Time to bring it back. They saw the dollary dues on the table and now they want their cut, you know? I just had the fright of my life when I thought I should go to sleep right now. But I remembered I don't have to tonight. Let's go. Same, dude. It's Friday night, motherfuckers. None of us have to go to sleep if we don't want to. Unless you work weekends. And I'll pour one out for you if you do. But you know what? Mom and Dad are not going to take the Xbox controller away from me tonight. It's mine, motherfuckers. It's mine. I can't pause it, Dad. It's a fucking online game. Are you stupid? No, if I said that in my household, I'd get my ass beat. You have to get up early for the zoo. Okay, so you're choosing. Okay. This is now twice in the past year. You've chosen a real life experience over my content. Mag, you do this one more time and I'll start taking your badges away one by one. And I'm not I'm not kidding, dude. I am pissed. I'm so pissed I can't even keep the smile off my face right now. That's how mad I am. Hey, no problem, Hajime. And hey, we appreciate you hanging out and having a good time here, man. That's all. I appreciate everybody hanging out because I'm just in a really good mood tonight. Not just because I have a few days off, just you know, I don't know. I haven't even gotten that much sleep. I just feel really good tonight. No, you definitely did. I've given you your credit. You definitely worked insanely hard on my stream and you did not have to do that. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I have these daydreams where I would go to an aquarium, find a room filled with epically lit fish tanks, and I just lie on the floor and silently admire them all. Well, I can't take your chainsaw badge. That you did that by choice. You subscribed 28 months in a row, and that was your choice to do that. That's an insane streak, by the way. I think, well, obviously I would have the longest streak possible. Why is it not letting me type? Okay, I'm just typing that so I can see. Yeah, 35 months is the longest streak you can possibly have. So that's insanely long for you to have that. Yeah, I used to not daydream, but I used to have dreams about that type of stuff, like being in a public place that's usually really crowded, but having it all to myself, like malls and, you know, different things like that. I used to have dreams like that a lot when I was a kid. I don't tend to have dreams too often. Yeah, I think Tusk and Nemesis 921, my two IRL friends, are the longest streak you can have in here. Maybe Burn as well, but he's also a real life friend. But they're channel founders. A mall that functions with no one in it. It would be, dude. Just like Dead Rising or Dawn of the Dead, you know? Just grab whatever the fuck you want. Play around with it. Nobody's there to tell you that if you break it, you buy it. None of that bullshit. Playing Shadow of the Colossus tonight. Well, I'm going to be playing your Redemption, the Warriors on Monday night. Because I'm like 95% sure it's on the PS3 store. If it's not, then we'll figure out a way, but still. I have 2 fat PS2s. I need to ask Josh how he does his OPL, because I want to start using it the same way he does. I don't want to ruin my disk drives. I would love if one day everyone just became NPCs with a repeating line of dialogue so I could just enjoy public places like aquariums, malls, libraries. I just get too anxious asking people for something. You know what I've noticed is I used to be insanely extroverted because in high school I was in speech and debate and like it kind of got forced out of me. But, you know, the more I work from home, I actually start to feel the same social anxiety, not to the same degree at all, but I start to feel the same social anxiety that I felt when I was like in middle school and shit sometimes. Just because, you know, as I'm leaving, it's like, oh, damn, I actually have to interact with people today. That's going to be weird. I'm just so used to like either being by myself or just Bridget being here, so. Yeah, I didn't. Well, the first year I took a class called Oral Communications, and the teacher just basically would never accept no for an answer and would force us to do everything, regardless of whether or not we wanted to do it. So it was like one way or another, you will get up and speak in front of everybody. Like, that's just gonna happen. And that's just kind of the environment that it was. Probably not the healthiest, but it got the job done. This is Laura plays the piano. Alright, let's play the game. You're gonna hear the X-Bone boot up. Really off topic, but my body's still recovering from a sneeze this morning. Shook my muscles and bones to their core. Yeah, I was bent over one time and I sneezed and I thought I actually cracked a rib. Thankfully I didn't, but that shit fucking hurt. Funny how humans are so fragile but durable at the same time, you know? Oh my god, my fucking disk drive just sounded like a chainsaw. That's probably not good. If I had to guess. Fragile yet loves X Games. Absolutely, man. Truer words never typed. Or spoken. When I was a kid, I could tank a round to the chest. Now a sneeze can take me out before I even have it. Yeah. Fucked up, man. This Xbox takes a while to boot up because this is an actual day one launch edition. Given to me by my good buddy Tusk. It still works, but it just takes a little while to boot up. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it actually worked. Oh, what? Oh, please. The game was last played from the... Okay, it's not reading the disc. All right. Let me slide the bitch back in. You got to tilt the Xbox up and then push the disc back in because sometimes it gets off. Well, there's leaks that say that they're working on a remake for it, but we don't know for sure. Because the leaks are not exactly from a reputable source. It's just some rando on 4chan that said, hey, I'm a game tester and there's a demo for Code Veronica remake in the works right now. Okay. It's working now. Cool. Yep, just gotta reseat the disc in there and you're good to go. Pretty simple. We're gonna watch this intro because it's actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. And the best part about it is we've actually gotten past most of the shitty parts of the game. So we don't have to wander around aimlessly. Man, this menu brings back memories for real. All right. Yeah, this is a Silent Hill game. Also, the intro music is written by Jonathan Davis of Korn. Sorry. Hiccuping into the mic is really questionable. Let's go, JD. My boy JD from down the block. X-Files. Should start any second. Alright, here we go.
Revenge is a long, treacherous road, isn't it, Mr. Pendleton? Where do you suppose it?
Not really in this game, no. This game's very mild compared to the earlier ones. If only they put a higher quality version of this on the disc, that'd be cool.
What the hell's going on here, Rex? What is this place? Wicked old beast, ain't she? Hope you find whatever it is you're looking for.
Prisoner secure. Open 302B. Transfer.
This doesn't even get me copyrighted or the VOD muted at all, which is cool. Nobody gives a fuck if you play this song. Yeah, one guy out there loves this little game. I don't love it. I just think it's funny. I play it for the memes, okay? Let's get that clear.
Do you understand me? Do you?
I do love it for the memes, yes, but not for any serious reason. Yeah, Ascension is loveless. Yeah, it reminds me of a PS2 intro, Hajime. That's why I like it. Yeah, here comes the fucking drop, baby. I'm sorry, I cannot read that. English only, please. I'm sorry.
Just point the way out of town, and I'll keep right on going.
Prince of Persia 2 had the Godsmack intro. Yeah. And then there was also that game called PsyOps, the Mindgate Conspiracy. He said, do you really avoid the metal barrel? That I do not know. Olwag Wygrian. But welcome on in. Olvog Vigrain or something like that. I'm not sure. God, these fucking screams, man. So lazy sound effects. Jank ass sounds too, as you're trying to. My opinion on the RE3 remake: great game, bad remake. That's pretty much it. We've talked about that at length. I enjoy playing it immensely. I just don't think it's a very good, faithful remake. But very fun game to just play. Okay, what do we got going on here? I think it did good mechanically and didn't have any skin in the game in terms of remake. Yeah. It was way too short for the price. Yeah, didn't they want a full $60 in the beginning? Fuck that. What made any of them think that shit was worth $60? Yeah, 40 was too much, for sure. Oh, please. Oh my god, she got all 4 hits of that. Got her. You just mash the button hard enough and eventually you'll win. Smash it hard enough, dude. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, they were gonna make it DLC for RE2 Remake, but then they saw dollar signs and they were like, ah, oh, nah, why would we do that when we can do this? Probably shouldn't be smashing random woman. Unprotected as well seems dangerous for sure. I don't advocate for this. Listen, I'm just doing it to get out of here. The opinions and actions of Murphy Pendleton do not reflect the opinions and or actions of this streamer. Let me just get that right. And that's just right out. Okay. I can't remember which one it is, but I think it's always the same. Yep, his character's name is Murphy Pendleton. We gotta scan this one to see what, or scan these bodies to see which one has the key inside. And it is not this one. Let's get this bitch out of the way. Well, I'm actually really glad because they seem to take a lot of the criticism. You know what? I think it's actually this one because I think I did all 3 in a row last time and I didn't get any. I'm pretty sure it's always this one. But no, they seem to take a lot of the criticism from 3 seriously because they made some very useful and good changes whenever the 4th one came out, and it actually ended up being, in my opinion, the best one so far, but some people think 2 is still the best one. That's fine. There it is. Yeah, it's always this one on the end, it looks like. And then you pull it out, and then you gotta reach inside and find the key.
This won't be fun.
Easy. They gave Ashley drip. They made it look good, but it felt way different. RE4 I have a special kinship as for the first goofy RE game I played. OG will just have that B movie charm. Her whole handing her. You even know her name? I don't. Yeah, we have all 3 poem fragments now, so we can go back to the beginning, and we also have the key.
Wonder if that kid will let me through the door now.
Alright, so forget where I actually need to use this. Oh, cool. Can't be fucked to read all this, you guys. This is an incredibly large amount of text, and honestly, it doesn't say a whole lot. It's just really long, overly written descriptions of, like, reports from different employees and stuff like that. I mean, it's literally not that important. Cemented Leon as that guy in future titles, and I'm still salty that they didn't give Leon more melee options. Oh, you mean in the original? Or you mean remake? Because, yeah, remake didn't have a whole lot either. Had, like, the same set of 4 or 5 moves for the most part. The knife parrying was cool. I thought knife parrying was awesome, especially when you get good at the perfect parries. It looks so sick. Hey, what's up, Quesadilla? How you doing, sir? Oh, I like the Christmas-themed Murphy you got going on there. Wow, I have 5 health kits. Damn, we're stacked. A bunch of pistol ammo, shotgun ammo. Oh, what the fuck? I came out of nowhere, dude. Yeah, don't ever fight these guys. Like, literally, it's a waste of time. So just run away, and then once you get out of their tether, they stop chasing you. It would actually be fairly scary if they chased you inside, but yeah, the developers don't know how to do that.
Hey, kid. I got the rhyme. I say it and you open the door. That's how it works, right?
We need suplex off top rope.
Did you hear me? I said...
Oh, El Pollo Loco? God, that sounds so good, dude. I could go for some fucking... just a bucket of fried chicken right now.
Get out of there! Come on! Poor little Steven Skelter. Even the chaplain won't forgive you. Forever lies your pleading cries, but Susie knows you felt her shit. Nowhere left for you. Nowhere left for you to run. Every fault laid bare in the open.
Adobo. Oh my god, Adobo. Stop it. You guys are gonna make me so fucking hungry.
Along with your skin splayed out from within. Once the monster has his fun. Oh God! Darling! Take heed. It's not too late. His mistakes needn't haunt you forever. He's just a kid, you son of a bitch.
Why did they do that?
Have regret. You can't just forget. You alone decide your fate.
And of course, the door opens right after the kid's murdered. Love it. Love it.
Charlie, I'm sorry. So sorry.
Charlie! Charlie!
Oh God. Charlie! Charlie!
Mr. Pendleton, I have to ask you to leave, sir. We've got
This music, dude. Oh my god. They're trying so hard to evoke emotions.
Charlie!
Please, Mr. Pendleton, you don't want to be here. Let one of my officers drive you back to the command center, and we'll call you when...
Where's my boy? Is he out there? Charlie! 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 Charlie!
Why did you hurt him? He never did anything to you.
Wasn't me. I didn't. I mean... Wait! Come back! That thing is in there!
Yeah, the facial animations are insanely limited in this game, which makes those cutscenes even more ridiculous. Like, they couldn't even be bothered to have these characters emoting. But, to be fair, they had a very, very low budget, so it's not entirely their fault. But at the same time, it's like, fuck them, you know? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not that guy. I'm not that much of an asshole.
Stop running. It's not safe.
That's kind of cool. I like that water floating effect.
Damn it, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Jill. 100%. No thought needed, Jill. And my man, Dr. Red, would back me up. I'd even go as far as to say my main man, Dr. Red, would back me up. He knows the truth. Jill in Resident Evil 1 Remake with the RE3 outfit, meaning the blue top and the skirt, that's the best version of Jill that has ever existed, and the best version that will exist. Ashley Graham or Lucas Baker? I think that's an obvious one, Ashley. Lucas is a cool villain, though. I like him in Not a Hero. Rebecca's cool, too. Yeah, I like Rebecca. What are you doing, dude? You don't know what's going on. These jerk-offs over here, they don't know what's going on. Oh, wow. Did you see her just pop into existence right there? Oh, it's laggy. Please. Enough. Plus, I implore you to stop this. Yeah, it really elevates the nausea. Fuck you. This controller is vibrating so fucking hard right now. You're just running away from a light, ultimately. Most of the nightmare sections work like this. Oh, this part. I remember this part.
You won't find yourself now until you face the truth.
Oh, I'm fucked here. I think I waited too long. Okay. I'm gonna fuck up here. Because one of these tricks you. I don't think this is the one unless we die right now. Okay, cool. I'm going for it. I'm holding the stick. I'm holding the stick. Hell yeah. We did it. Easy. You know what? We're actually in better shape health and ammo wise now than we were in the very beginning of the game. Funny enough. Or than we were when we played it on normal, even though I'm playing on hard, quote unquote. It's just a very easy game in general. Okay, so here we gotta dodge his swings. While also fighting this lady. Oh, now I'm gonna take that hit because she's fucking beating my ass. Nope. Oh, that was huge. And dodge the hit. That was just God gaming is all that was. I mean, it really was. Oh, and this stupid idiot broke the gate. Alright, Silent Hill 1 through 3 as good as this? Yeah. Silent Hill 1 through 3 are worlds and leagues better than anything this game could even hope to be. That's what I'll say. They are unbelievably great games. Friends bugging you to try them? Dude, you're in for a treat. If you've never played Silent Hill 1, 2, or 3, you owe it to yourself. They're some of the best horror games ever made, no question. Okay, now this can be a little bit confusing. I forget exactly what you're supposed to look for. You fucking piece of shit. Okay, I think we need to go for the ones where she's in the... Yeah. How many of these do I still have? I still have 4. I'm good. Yeah, he just stopped swinging before we even left. It's like he was just toying with us, dude. They definitely didn't get that from Silent Hill 2. Yeah, gotta find the ones that have the portrait of the girl running away. Is the kind of the gimmick here. So this one. He just had enough. He just didn't want to deal with it. Oh yeah, this fucked me up. I got lost here for a good little bit the first time. Yeah, you gotta grab these candles. Worst enemies in the game, by far. So there's got to be another mannequin standing somewhere. That's why they can still hit me. Oh, it's up there. How the fuck are you supposed to hit that then? Well, I guess I can't. This is so shit, dude. You gotta perform the act of condensation. Dr. Red calls it draining the main vein, and I find that very disturbing. He needs to stop. I wonder where is Dr. Red tonight. He said he was going to be watching a lot more now that he's actually taken a break from his November marathon. His insanity 183-hour November marathon that he did. It's unbelievable. Alright, now we got to go upstairs and lower the chandelier. And then we're going to put these blue candles on it, light those, and then that'll give us the combination for the next room, essentially. Why won't he grab it? Yeah, this happens all the time in this game. You have to just wiggle him around until he's in like the perfect spot to grab things. And it looks like this is one of them. I don't really know. I do need that. I don't have any more. I was going to say I don't necessarily need it, but I guess I do. Yeah, we have to close this, leave this closed, and then once we light the candles and lift that back up, it'll give us the combination for the next room. Weekend Unruined, let's go. What? Don't turn it down too much. That's fine. Why, dude? I just want this. I can obviously pick it up, but it's not even giving me the prompt. No matter where I stand. Well, fuck this game. And it dropped one of the One of the enemies dropped with the chandelier, so now I'm gonna have to fight him as well. How did that miss? Bullshit. There we go. Oh, he already died. Whenever you get that little base drop, it means they died. Just a little tease. I get a little bit tipsy. No, definitely. BioShock is not just a horror game, it's just a great game in general. I would go as far as to say BioShock 1 is a masterpiece. Now, 2 was a step down, but it's still fun because you get to play in Rapture. And then Infinite is also great, but nowhere near as good. The first BioShock is easily the best that they've ever made. I don't think there's any debating that, really. Yeah, man. And the twist of BioShock I really didn't see coming either. It was very, very well handled. Alright, pyramid, pyramid, order, square, pyramid. I need to open the curtains. I didn't even do that yet. Just turned around to an ambush, yeah. Pyramid, pyramid, order, square, pyramid. There's a book? I didn't even know there was a book. That sounds awesome, though. I'd love to check it out sometime. No, I was actually thinking about revisiting. I did my very first playthrough of BioShock on stream about a year ago, and I was actually thinking about revisiting it because I enjoyed it so much. But I would have to play on the highest difficulty this time because I did it on the second highest last time. Alright. Pyramid, pyramid, order, square, pyramid. Max Payne 2. Everybody knows Max Payne 2, right? This part is basically stolen from it. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Alright, so 2 of these. And then this one. Top and then bottom. One of the only things that resembles the original Silent Hill games is this mural right here. Actually. Yeah, man, that was, you know, I don't want to say too much in case there's people that have never played BioShock 1, but yeah, all the twists in that I think hit perfectly and definitely had me confused. Which is exactly what they should do. The pacing of them was great. I think we can just go through here now. There we go. Wow, look at all this stuff floating in the air. Yeah, I only played BioShock 2 until you get the shotguns. I only played a couple hours into it. I didn't enjoy it very much, but maybe someday I'll revisit it. Yeah, someday I'll definitely revisit it.
Where am I?
It ain't the end for BioShock 2 for me.
Thank you for coming to shepherd your son home, Mr. Pendleton. I know it's difficult losing a child.
With all due respect, I don't think you do. And like I already told you, there's been a mistake. I buried my son years ago.
I understand, Mr. Pendleton. We all deal with grief in our own way. Shall we?
Quit the game before it got good story-wise. I played it all the way through recently, though. Yeah. Yeah, they also tried to shoehorn some weird multiplayer into it that didn't really work out too well, and apparently that robbed a bunch of the budget.
Now, if you're just signed for your son's...
And BioShock Infinite was originally way different. Like, you were going to be able to align with the Vox Populi if you wanted to.
This thing's a monster, a murderer.
Yes, well, I suppose that runs in the family.
What the hell are you talking about?
Don't you know, child? Have you wandered so far off the path to not even realize who you are?
What the hell are you talking about?
So often the answers are before us, Murphy. If only we allow ourselves to see them.
Yeah, open world choice-based game that came out completely linear.
Why are you doing this to me?
There were those who dwelt in darkness and in the shadow of death. Prisoners in misery and chains. Because they had rebelled against the word of God.
No expression on his face whatsoever, just making sounds.
But I didn't see any other way. You don't know what it was like to know it was my fault he was gone. Every time I shut my eyes, I saw Charlie's face, and all I could think was, that monster is still alive, but I'll never get to see my boy again. Why are you doing this to me? What do you want?
The live stream at the LeBron James Museum? Tomorrow. By the way, we're going with stamp of approval as the actual name, John. So shout outs for that one.
Everything spiraled out of control. It was my fault.
Everybody seems to love it. Like, every time I mention it, everybody's like, hell yeah, dude, do it. So, fuck yeah, we're doing it.
Revenge is a long, treacherous road, isn't it, Mr. Pendleton? Where do you suppose it ends?
What are you up to, man? You're on that West Coast time, so it's still fairly early for you. It's only about 7 over there, huh? I got that mic booster in from the Huntington Beach company today.
It's yours, if you want it.
Shit eliminated all the noise from my signal, fixed everything. So I'm gonna make a video telling everybody to stop buying cloud lifters and start buying that.
You see?
Or trying to get people to stop buying these fucking things. Because this introduced a lot of noise in my signal.
Welcome home, Mr. Pendleton. Glory be to God.
Oh, dude, I could go for a pizza right now. It's Pyramid Head, or at least their shitty version of him. I 100% me too, dude. Was it instantly noticeable? Yeah, it was. Before, when I would speak, I could literally hear a like a fizz white fucking noise in my headphones, and it drove me absolutely nuts. As soon as I disconnected this motherfucker, which, to be fair, this has been connected for almost 4 straight years. So I'm assuming that over time, maybe some noise gets introduced. But yeah, I was using this cloud lifter for 4 straight fucking years. You can see how dirty it is. And it just got noisy all of a sudden when it never used to be that way. So I plugged in the cathedral pipes and it just disappeared. So it's whisper quiet now. Cool. And it was cheap too. It was only $50. The cloud lifter is $150. So if the cathedral pipes holds up, yeah, people need to stop wasting $150 and support a small business. Pay $50 and get a better piece of equipment, you know? Did somebody say pineapple? I hope not. I don't stand pineapple on pizza, although I'm not against trying it. I certainly don't stan it, but I'm not against trying it. Look how shitty that water looks, by the way. It looks like paper.
Charlie, hold on, I'm coming. Charlie.
Oh, do you get heartburn or something? And here we fucking go, dude. Tart and acidic and just weird. Yeah. Yeah, I like to go for one swing and then just run away like a little bitch. Oh, God, it didn't work. Oh, I'm all out of ideas. I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas. Check disc, please. I gotcha.
You killed him. You killed the
Boogeyman.
boogeyman.
Monitor your mic through your headphones? Yep, I do. I have to make sure that I don't scream.
They didn't bring you back.
Because my girlfriend sleeps in here, so I don't want to screech and wake her up, you know?
It's not your fault.
I can only do it with 0 latency. If there's a delay at all, it's like a speech jammer.
I'm sorry.
Sensitive headphones are a must, like these Sonys. They're cheap and they're like, everybody uses these things. They're like the Toyota Camry of headphones. So sensitive headphones and speak really close and you won't scream. You can tell exactly how loud you're speaking. It's awesome. Now we can go for a boating expedition. Your GF gets the live ASMR and you get to stream. Win-win. True. True. I know this is not a unique opinion, but I actually hate the sound of my voice recorded, so I'm glad other people like it, because holy fuck, I hate it. It's actually not even just, you know, people's opinions, though. It's a scientific thing, because like when you speak, you actually hear your voice harmonizing in your skull, and so it actually sounds a lot deeper. And then when you hear yourself recorded, it's like, holy shit, it's so much different than I hear it. That explains a lot of the weirdness. Cool, I still have my flashlight. Well, we have the boat key now, so we can get the fuck out of here. Feel the same about mine. I hate how much deeper my voice sounds when recorded. Well, I'd prefer if it sounded deeper when recorded. When I listen to it, it sounds high-pitched and nasally. That's what I hear. But I also don't want to be one of those guys that, like, cranks the fucking bass on their mic because they want to try to force a radio voice. That's equally cringy. Watch this. We're going to hit a wall of smoke. And look, it's so obvious that the game is using this to load. Just watch. Boom. And then it loads. What the fuck? That is so cheap looking. The headsets at Evo had the volume at 11. Yeah, I can't do that shit. Cannot do that. I keep my volume very modest. My volume stays right at 12 o'clock, 50% all the time on all my devices. I do not crank the volume. I like my ears, and I'd like to be able to use them well into my 40s, 50s, and even 60s if I'm so lucky. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, look at this clown. This absolute clown over here. Oh, he is going to absolutely beat my taint here in a second if I'm not careful. I think there's a shotgun in here, which it doesn't really matter because if you've never played this game before, we're coming up on a point of no return where it's going to steal my shit anyways. So it actually makes sense to take this shotgun because very soon they're going to take all my weapons from me anyway, so who gives a shit? You can't go in every house, but you can usually tell. Like that door over there seems obvious where the light's on it. When I did commentary for 4, it sucked, yeah. That's a great question. Not only do they take your guns, they take your health, they take every other key item that you have, and they just take it all from you after this segment, so very stupid.
Looks like this was a special place to somebody.
I'm just trying to find some health and get out of here. I'm not really concerned because a lot of these side quests, the only thing you really get out of doing them is an achievement, and I've already gotten most of these, so really can't be fucked to do all this again. Like you take their ashes and you go spread them at their special place or whatever. You at least have your kidneys, or did they steal those too? Yeah, you do amazingly get to keep your kidneys intact, but that's about it, honestly. It's about fucking it. But yeah, the company was cool about it too. Like they constantly were emailing me being like, hey, your stuff's out for delivery. Your stuff's been delivered. And I just appreciate that, you know, because a lot of times I'm too busy to check my shit every 2 seconds. And it's cool when companies do that type of stuff. And it literally came in just a straight plain white box with a sticker on it. I like that, you know, when you know it's like somebody just packing the shit up in their garage or whatever. Besides being pried away from American freedom, that sounds manageable. No, I need my freedom, dude. It's America's only good export. What does America actually export that's useful to the world? Baseball? No, they don't export baseball. What the fuck? Did I watch Underwater? Considering I don't know what that is, no. I'd have to say no. Basically, we're looking for a boat here. Which I can see the dock. At least I'm pretty sure that's the dock that we need. It's across the bridge. Kristen Stewart came out in 2019. No, I've never seen it. Diabetes is useful for thinning the herd. Well, that's just, you just gotta avoid processed sugar, man. Processed sugar is a killer. It's one of the most dangerous things in the world. Fuck that. It's a crazed cannibal killer. Is that the Guillermo del Toro thing that won Best Picture or whatever? Or am I thinking of something completely different? Should give it a watch, not bad. You know what? I'm willing to give it a shot because you suggested it. Because you know what, John? You've never lied to me. We've spoken like 4 times in the past year, but in those 4 interactions, you never lied, so I'm willing to give it a shot. A Shape of Water, yeah. Gets into a fishy relationship. Oh no. He said it. And he meant it. I swear there's a switch somewhere in here that you can use to lower the bridge. I just forget where it is. Basically, you gotta lower the bridge, run across the bridge, and then that'll let us get to where the boat's actually set up. I really wish he was not fucking limping still, but it's because I'm at 40% health. Oh, it's up here. I'm so dumb. See, this game, you just have to jiggle the stick until he decides to climb the ladder, because he's supposed to climb these automatically, but a lot of times he doesn't. Thoughts on OD and when I will play it? What's OD? Kojima's Xbox exclusive? Oh, I'd love to play it. I think Kojima has never missed. Maybe some of the NES Metal Gears, but that's because they were shitty ports of MSX games. But I think Kojima's never missed. Like Police Knots and Snatcher are great. And obviously everything Metal Gear Solid and Up was amazing. I thought Death Stranding was incredible. I thought the people that simplified it down to pizza delivery simulator or whatever, I thought were just being completely unrealistic. Like they were just making shit up. If he's working with Jordan Peele, then I'll definitely give it a look. Hell yeah. Get Out and You was the sequel, I think. Those are some of the best horror movies to come out in fucking ages, dude. Get Out especially was great. I think the boat is down this way. Us. Well, I was close. Us and You. I mean, how different, dude? Oh, A Quiet Place with Jim from The Office. John Krasinski. Even the sound is so dog shit, dude. You is that crazy stalker show? Yes, you're right. That Netflix show. Yeah, so ammo is really hard to come by, but the reason why I'm just popping off shots is because they take everything. You'll see. You'll see. You'll all see. .5 out of 5. Yeah, Bridget was watching that for a while. I didn't really see anything about it that looked super interesting myself. I gotta stand up for a sec. Stretch just a bit.
You gotta be kidding me.
Did you really think it could end like this?
After everything you saw back there, everything we've been through, you think going back to prison is all that's at stake here?
We're not going to Wayside.
What are you saying?
Turn the boat around.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Your mind? We're free. When we reach the opposite shore, I'll go one way, you can go the other. It's that easy.
We've got unfinished business, you and I.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, and honestly, I don't care anymore. There is no way in hell I'm going back.
It wasn't a request.
We've both just been through hell. Haven't you been paying attention?
No, you haven't been paying attention. You think this is all an accident? Just a big coincidence? This town, it knows me. It showed me things. It wants me to finish this.
I love the little Santa hats.
It'll never let us go until we finish what we started. What you started.
I told you. I'm not going back. You might as well shoot me.
Fine.
Yeah, it's like The Thing. I mean, The Thing doesn't actually show you what the alien is. You just know that it's some creature that can possess other people. You see little chunks and body parts and limbs, but you never see it in its entirety. And that's amazing.
What do you want, Sewell?
You weren't thinking of leaving before you paid back my favor, were you?
Napier.
What am I talking about? Of course you're gonna keep your end of the deal. You're a real stand-up guy, Murphy. Parole report says so right there in black and white. A model prisoner, right? Sure would be awful if they found out about what you did to that child bugger and bastard, though, wouldn't it? I mean, shit. That would ruin everything, wouldn't it?
What do you want me to do?
What you're good at, of course. Ridding the world of monsters. I got another one for you.
Who is it?
Don't worry yourself about the details, Cupcake. Just take out the garbage like you did before and we'll be square.
When?
There's gonna be a little disturbance tonight. The other guards and me are gonna have our hands full, so no one's gonna notice.
It's on Prime. Oh, I got no excuse, dude.
Guy waiting there, just like last time.
And then?
Oh, I think you know what comes next.
Stampy Wampy. What's up, Salt? How you doing?
Breaking our deal.
And this other guy, he deserves it?
Oh, Murph, you have no idea.
Happy to see you around these parts tonight.
I only wish I could do it myself. So, what do you say, Cupcake? You gonna play ball?
Are you talking about Underwater? Watch Underwater this weekend?
I'll take care of it.
No, no. Oh, watch Nope. Okay. You know what? I'm willing to give it a shot. Oh, you got your health card? Nice. You could watch Abyss. You mean the James Cameron Abyss? How long have you been waiting to get that? Years? What's up, Gavin? Hey, long time no see, man. Gavin, channel founder.
Welcome home.
You don't recognize
The nuances are before us, Merlin. It doesn't matter what you want. We allow ourselves to see them.
Do I have a favorite area in RE8? Yes, the castle, by far. Been waiting since March. Tried to get it in January, but didn't know. I didn't have the required paperwork until like March or something. Yeah. Castle is by far my favorite spot. I like the dollhouse area okay, but it really just felt like, hey, everybody remember PT? You know, you got the fucking baby, you got the similar imagery of PT, similar lighting of PT. Oh, we do love our fucking QTEs. Just mash a button. Oh, the Moreau area? Yeah, the Moreau area was kind of cool. I just hated him as a villain. That sort of bumbling idiot trope that they gave to Moreau. The pathetic bumbling idiot. Oh, dude, imagine falling out of a helicopter into a big body of water where there's a gigantic, like, whale or some shit directly underneath you that could eat you whenever it felt like it. That's like the ultimate fear for me. Holy shit. Hey, what's up, Dr. Red? That's the ultimate fear for me. I know, Gavin. That's how I feel, too. Fucked up. Open water bad, yes. Pretty sure Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain is entirely spam A to drink water. Not necessarily. They actually save the mashing QTE for cinematic stuff, and so it's actually done decently. Kind of like how Shenmue does that as well, but yeah. Okay, so this whole gimmick is that you just need to look at the numbers on the back of the jumpsuit, and they'll tell you what code to enter. So 11752 is what we need to enter here. And then I think it gives us the weapon card so we can grab that shotgun if I remember right. So 11752. Oh, 1174. What? Oh, I got it. Easy. Yeah, small key, and that opens this, which gives us the shoddy. Blocks fruit still in the Halloween update. What have you been up to tonight, Dr. Red? A bunch of people are asking where you were at, man. We were worried. We thought you might actually have a good sleep schedule. That's not the Dr. Red I know. I'm sorry, dude. That is not the Dr. Red I know, man.
I need another key card.
Making French fries. Nice, nice. Always a good choice. By the way, that Chris Chan video had me fucking wheezing earlier. I was on a break at work and I was wheezing over that. So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
You don't need these anymore, do you?
Yep, that was my life. All throughout 2019, I basically never slept because I was desperately looking for a better job because I just had a super low paying job at the time and it just wasn't making ends meet. So I basically spent the majority of the middle to back half of 2019 desperately job searching and just never sleeping because I was so stressed about it. It was pretty shit. I am not gonna lie. I would not wish that. Shut that thing off, yeah. Honestly, I'm very basic when it comes to fry seasoning, but here's the thing. You guys know about Redmond's real salt? You need to go on Amazon and you need to buy some Redmond's real salt. It's mined in Utah. It tastes so fucking good and it has a lot of essential minerals. It has like potassium and magnesium and all kinds of good shit in it. And it tastes way better than regular like Morton salt. Go on Amazon and buy some of that shit and tell me it's not the best tasting salt you've ever had in your life. Telling you, dude. I would love to try animal style fries because I don't live anywhere near a damn In-N-Out. I'd have to basically get on a plane to go to the nearest In-N-Out. You know what, John? If I somehow ever find myself in SoCal, you gotta take me to In-N-Out, bro. Because I know we're on those terms, right? I'd be like, hey, I'm the dude whose stream you've watched like twice. We're definitely good enough friends that you are going to take me to a restaurant that's local to you, right? I'm not misunderstanding this at all. Just got a shadow fruit from a random spin. That sounds like the most mobile game slot machine shit I've ever heard. And sorry, I'm not reading these memos, guys. I can't be fucked to read this. But I meant it in an endearing way, Dr. Red. Oh, finally. There's gonna be some big mother vuggers coming here soon. Big bulky ass dudes. Oh yeah, this part. He doesn't know this part. He is unaware. Bitch. And you know what? Got him. I'd hang out with Stampy and immediately sit awkwardly until a conversation starts. Then I'll probably start oversharing like I always do or go on some sort of rant about something and make it awkward. Welcome. That was my social life for many years, dude. I basically had to will myself out of it by, you know, I had a teacher that just forced me to get up and do a bunch of public speaking stuff. Boom. Deleted. I really hope that one day on stream we can forward TTS messages to your answering machine. You have one new message. No, it's just Poggies. Everybody here loves Poggies. For some reason, Poggers is just not good enough. It's got to be Poggies. Oh, yeah, we got to go up one. Yeah, that. Everybody loves Poggies in here. And Joel. We have some very tasteful Twitch users in here. They don't play around. They don't settle for less. They know their worth and they know what the best emotes are, period. End of story. Poggies is what Salt posted, the Pog face where it's like the frog with the hands on the side of its face because it's so shocked. We need to get to the floor that has the electrical current running. Yeah, because that's where we need to go next, and we're gonna get the big bulky prisoner guys chasing us once we get there. Sorry for being late. Was clapping brother at SF. Okay, I'm glad you specified at SF, or I was about to hit you with the fucking biggest AO of your life. Sorry, like Steve. You know, did you see the leaks about Code Veronica remake, Dr. Red? Apparently there's a guy on 4chan. Now, I used to not believe 4chan leaks, but then the whole Smash Ultimate thing happened, where somebody said that they worked for Disney and they just received a phone call from Nintendo saying that they were requesting some Disney tracks for the new Smash game, or the newest. So that's what kind of clued them in that Sora was going to be the last character. And the leak turned out to be true. Well, with Code Veronica, there's a Japanese guy who went and posted on 4chan that he's a QA tester. And he said that he and a few other people have been QA testing a Code Veronica demo, which is going to have the intro section of Claire getting chased. Basically, the whole intro cutscene of Code Veronica is the demo. You play in that sort of area, and you get chased, and that, I mean, that's allegedly what it's going to be. So yeah. And he posted, he was like, I had to get some friends to help me write this out in English because it made no sense the way I originally typed it. And so who knows? It could be complete horseshit, or it could be true. Like, there's no way really for us to know. It's going to take a while for us to learn. I don't think I need to be here anymore. I don't understand the point of that. Yeah, in America we just say sorry, but in Canada they say sorry. I mean, it's not weird, it's just what you grew up with, dude. Everybody's got their own dialect that they grew up with. Ain't nothing weird about it. Like, I'm from the South. People say a lot of weird shit in the South, but because I grew up primarily in Ohio, I don't have much of a Southern accent. Although Blockbuster John swears that I have a NorCal drawl. So I guess I sound like I'm from NorCal, so I'll take it. What kind of experience do you need to get into IT? Well, it really depends, Gavin, because you don't necessarily need to have a ton of tech experience. You just need to be willing to learn at a lot of places, and they'll usually give you a shot. Like in my company and prior companies, we've made a lot of hiring decisions just based on how well people like are able to take instructions and implement it. We haven't necessarily focused too much on their employment background and whether or not they had IT experience. And they turned out to be some of our strongest agents when we did that. So I can definitively say that you don't necessarily need it. I feel like I could do level 1 IT, but places don't want to hit anyone up unless they have a bachelor's or a diploma of some sort. Yeah, some places can definitely be like that. Murphy, forgiveness? You have the balls to ask me for forgiveness? How can I possibly forgive you when you've destroyed everything I had left in this world? Every time I look at you, all I can see is his face. I only ever asked one thing of you, and that was to be a good father to our son. You failed me, Murphy. You failed me, and you failed Charlie, and now there's no way we'll ever have him back. Don't call me. Don't write. I never want to see you again, Carol. Jesus Christ.
Carol.
Well, got him. Yeah, here's the big boys. They like to football charge you. Oh my god, he's going for it, dude. Okay. Bitch. Go on the TV show The Bachelor. Yeah, I mean, Bridget used to watch a ton of Bachelor and Bachelorette. I think, well, I think she does. She's just waiting for the new season. But my favorite season ever was when they had this girl named Hannah as the Bachelorette. And this one guy who was the most scripted actor you've ever seen in your life. His name was Luke Potter, but they called him Luke P because they had another Luke on the show. And the whole time they just basically had him be the douchebag who egged everybody on and just got a reaction out of all the other fucking dudes. And it was literally just a complete shit show and comedy the whole time. It was awesome. Just made a complete joke out of the whole show, which it already is, but yeah. I mean, anybody that takes those shows even remotely seriously is just so lost. It's unbelievable. I feel like I could easily do entry-level IT, but entry-level doesn't exist here anymore. Well, the thing that's fucked up is, and I see this happen constantly, you'll see these places that are hiring for very mid-tier pay, like nothing amazing, but, you know, they're hiring. But they want, like, 5 years of experience for pay that you would need, like, someone with 5 years of experience is not going to accept this salary that you're offering. You know what I mean? I miss having awful friends. They actually liked hating on shows with me. Now I have fun, wholesome friends who are optimistic and stuff. Yeah, it's awful, dude. Fuck them. Fuck optimistic people. Every last damn one of them. Oh, this is where I started. Yeah, it's not even entry level. Like, you want 5 years of experience, but I can guarantee you that anybody with 5 years of experience wouldn't accept this position for this pay. I see it happen with other companies all the time. So I could understand somebody's frustration if they do have a lot of experience and they're like, what the fuck? Why are you guys asking for so much experience for this level of pay? Wow, we just used a shotgun to break a lock. That is just a whole nother level of ridiculous, dude. Of course, we have to jiggle the stick, because why the fuck not? Because why the fuck not, dude? Okay. I actually should have died right there. Yeah, fucking tank-ass lock. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Sick. 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 Love it. The most anticlimactic death ever. He just collapses. It is. It is nothing more and nothing less than the most generic-ass horror game you've basically ever seen. But you know what? It's fun background. It's just a fun, like, white noise game, you know? It is a video game. I am playing it. And you know what? I can't say that about every game, because I haven't played every game. And that certainly deserves some credit. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's stupid. I legit should have died right there. I forgot how easy that was. You just hold forward on the stick. And the fucking music, it's just like dun 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 dun. Just droning on and on. Oh, cool. And then shotgun, a couple more. I'll take that. I'll take my tie off. I'll take my tie off. Damn, we got the mother load in here, dude. Fear was a better spooky game, at least the first time I played it back in the day. Fear is an amazing game. The first Fear was revolutionary, man. The time manipulation mechanics, the graphics in general, the AI was really advanced. I like how they just fucking blow your eardrums out right there. For no reason, of course. They just really had to do that, didn't they? By the way, what the hell did that just open? Oh, checkout zone. Okay. Yeah, the AI in Fear was super advanced because they would strategize against you and they would actually take cover. They weren't just, you know, cannon fodder for you to just annihilate them. like most games did at the time. Love it. Sick. There better be a save from after I did that. Come on now. Don't do me like that, man. Of course there isn't, you piece of shit. Well, I'm just gonna hold forward, honestly. That's literally all I'm gonna do is just hold forward. You fucking piece of shit. First Far Cry game was nutty for the time. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Cry of Fear? I'm gonna be honest, I hate Cry of Fear. Cry of Fear is some of the most boring shit I've ever played. I would imagine it would have been fun if I played it around when it came out, but yeah. I really did not enjoy it. And I've tried multiple times to enjoy it, and I just don't. But for a free game, it is very impressive. That certainly deserves some respect. That's gonna hit me for sure. Okay. Oh, that's how you fix that. What the fuck? I'm so dumb. Yeah, if I had played it maybe in the late 2000s or something, I would have felt whenever it came out. I don't even know when it came out, but if I played it right when it came out, I'm sure it would have been a lot different. I just, the timing and when I played it, it just didn't really work for me. I wasn't a fan. The leg just burned all day, dude. I know that feeling. Holy shit. I've had some really cheap disposable razors before that did that. Yeah, dry shaving is a bitch. I can't do that. I gotta at least use water at the very least. Alright, it's gonna blow my fucking eardrums out again, so I'll turn it down. Fucking stupid. No, I don't think you're supposed to. Not to my knowledge, at least. Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry about that, Hajime. Listen, if I had the choice, I would never play any ads. Dude, I don't play any ads on my own volition. Twitch does it. It ain't me. It wasn't me, like Shaggy said. It wasn't me. No.
Guards can pass their sidearms through that window.
Alright, now I think you can grab all your shit back. Yeah, and then you just go. Alright, now this can be really horseshit, but I know what the combination is. Because this part of the game is such bullshit and the enemies infinitely respawn, I don't care to deal with them, so I'm just going to run up and use the code and get out of here. Because I can't be fucked. I really can't. I mean, I really can't. So. So we're going to go this way. Oh, they are fucking zooming. I think it's this way, actually. Yeah, it is. So it's 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yes, you can take damage while you're doing this. So I can't be bothered, dude. The only thing as far as hair that I can't stand is a mustache. I cannot stand the way I look with one. I don't like the way it feels. I hate having a mustache, so I always shave that shit off. 100%. And then I just do like the lines. Oh, this part's fun. You get to mash right here. This is so fun. Oh, hell yeah. I'm having a blast, dude. I'm vibrating my shit. I'm absolutely vibrating my shit right now. No, not the Amish chin strap. Mine's connected. Mine's connected. It's not like mutton chops, you know? Dude, I wish I had the attention and time to do that. I don't like being a damn Yeti with the hair, everything, but for me, I got nothing else I can do. I literally grow overnight. Same. I gotta shave once a day, every single day. I don't get a choice in the matzah. What the fuck? So fucking cheap, dude. Closing the goddamn door, no. Oh, it's opening now. Go, bitch. What? I don't know what the reload button is. Fuck that. Nice. Yep. That is an article. And it has words on it. Good to know. Yep, that one too. Love it. Love it. Are you talking about a happy trail, Hajime? Are you talking about a happy trail? It's okay. We'll have an anonymous meeting and we'll discuss it. Oh, another battle axe. I will take that shit. And we'll fucking boom. And more shotgun? Really? Oh damn, we are stacked right now. Holy shit. I didn't get the UV light, which you're supposed to get, but that's okay. I don't need it. Nor do I have the dignity to spare. Listen, man, you just gotta do whatever you can do. Oh, that guy just didn't bother to follow me. That was funny. His tether didn't allow him to give a shit. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so we have to go around and examine all this crime evidence here, and then the nightmare segment should start. Basically, though, the gist of this game is that in the beginning, Murphy goes into a shower room and he grabs a knife and a 2x4 and he beats the shit out of and kills a guy. Turns out that guy raped and murdered his son. Allegedly.
Heard you're gonna be leaving us soon.
And a dirty cop arranged this whole situation in exchange for Murphy to also kill off another officer who was investigating the dirty cop. So he basically let you get your revenge, but he also wanted you to do him a favor at the same time.
Leaving before you paid back my favor, were you?
Hey, who's there?
It's getting to be a problem because I'm not in the dating game looking for love anymore. I'm in it to find someone to untangle my arse there. That's fair. That's very fair, actually. Alright. This is the final nightmare sequence in the game right here. Dun 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 dun. Wow, I did not mean to throw that, but okay. Do I still have time to pick it back up? Probably not. Okay, cool, we did. Just barely. Nope. Goodbye. This part's pretty maze-like. You gotta... Okay, I thought it was gonna do the double, but it didn't. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, as I get older, I appreciate that stuff way more than anything else in a relationship, that's for sure. Agreed. Ah, we got it. Oh, that was close. I think I'm dead. Oh, you piece of shit. I didn't realize I was going to do 4 in a row. And then he just dies. Instant death. Instant death. I think we need to go back and collect the evidence again. Oh, no, cool, we don't. If I had an SO who was willing to just be a friend with occasional romanticism, it would be instant marriage. That's definitely fair. I just like that you sink into the ground instead of being stuck to the spikes, yeah. I'm gonna die. I waited way too long to hold forward. Okay, we're good. Oh, it's actually 5, isn't it? Yeah, it's 5. All right, cool. Hey, welcome back, Dr. Red. Do you have your fries all prepped and ready to go? You ready to go absolutely ham on them? Fuck yeah. Man, we have so many shotgun shells. 20! Holy shit. I gotta get this out, by the way. I mean, 20, we can basically just pop off as much as we want, but... Wow, really? One shot? That's all it took? I feel that, Salt. Thankfully, I'm off the next couple days, but most times I'm not. Very recently got on a Monday through Friday schedule, and it's been fucking awesome. What the fuck? Oh, he auto-aimed at the fucking... Yeah. I just remember. Oh, one. Oh, you cheap fucking piece of shit. You too, buddy. You're not innocent in all this. There we go. Hey, more ammo. I will take that shit. Yeah, I think Kendo gifted you salt, if I remember right. Anti-grind set, really? 100%, dude. I've definitely had some days where I just wake up and I'm like, Jesus, I am not feeling it today. I think everybody does, though. That's just the nature of it, you know? Anybody that says they don't is either not telling the truth or, you know, kind of coping a little bit. Really? Oh, she is beating my taint right now. Look at him, dude. Oh my god, he's moving so fast. You know what? I'm fucking... Of course you would. I'm actually just trapped getting my ass beat. No. I think I just leave. Of course. Bitch. Well, I killed them all, but at what cost? There's those people who say they have to... I'm actually getting to be kind of like that. What they call it being a workaholic, but like, if I have more than 3 days off from work in a row, I start to feel like I'm not doing anything with my life. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go back now. You know what I mean? I really need the balance of both, or I kind of tend to go a little bit insane. Because a glimpse into what I would do, if I wasn't working is like just sitting around messing with audio gear literally all fucking day, every single day. It's probably all I would do if I wasn't working. If I'm by myself, I mean. Obviously with Bridget it's different, but I just don't really... I would just go insane. I really would. I can't do that. That can't be my whole life. I feel so weird about my future love life. I don't know what type of relationship I want, nor what gender to commit to. Maybe I should quit being bi. Too many choices. Yeah. It's like, listen, dude, you're basically emulating games as far as relationships. You have the whole list of every game ever released for that system. As in every adult out there in the world who's looking for a relationship. It's so much choice that it can be overwhelming. 100%. Just want a relationship where that's like best friends that can do anything together kind of situation. Yeah. Ooh, we're actually very, very close to the end here. And the game stole all of our weapons again, by the way. Just like to point that out. They are all gone. Well, you didn't miss much. They just forced me to QTE, climb up a wall. That was it. Why do you burp in the rhythm of the DX theme? Dr. Red, it's because... I'm sorry, I was going to get into that explanation, but I realized that you guys are going to have to be sitting down. If I was to talk about that, you guys would need to be sitting down, because it's just going to be too shocking. And you know what? Quite frankly, I don't want to get into that right now. I don't. Alright, so the whole gimmick here is we need to trap these guys in these squares. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I fucked up. Alright, goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, we gotta use these spotlights to trap these guys here. See. But I forget how you turn them. Oh, okay. It's like this. Yeah, and then they back up here. And then we trap them. The definition of unimaginative, no love put into it. It's just produced underbaked slop. That is the best description I've ever heard of this game, Dr. Red. It is all of those things and more. Absolutely. And thank you for telling me this, I said. Only real ones will know that reference. I should play Galarians. I know I've heard of Galarians before, but I've never played it. Alright, so now these dudes can't attack me because they're trapped in their cages, but we can pull this lever now. This thing that retracted down from the ceiling. It's like a love letter to Silent Hill by a creepy stalker who just got out of a coma and only has a vague idea of what it is. Either that or somebody who's never played 1 through 4 and just has a Tumblr about, like, how many things they love about the symbology of Silent Hill, and they made a whole game based around it just because they had feelings, you know? Did I even need to do that? Imagine having feelings for real, dude. Feelings are highly questionable. They're deeply unpleasant and they're troubling. And I don't have time for any of that nonsense. I really don't. I mean, I really don't. What did this open, by the way? I think it's in the other room. I'm really dumb. Oh, my neck is fucking hurting, man. I'm trying to get it to pop, but I can't. See, people who think streaming is an easy job, it's not. My neck slightly hurts, dude. I'm in a slight little bit of discomfort. This is horrible. It's horrible. You gotta go fast. That shit spins up quick. This one, I think we need to run straight through. Yeah, if you stay inside the lines, you're okay. And then go, bitch. Yeah. Easy. It is, you know. Sadness can definitely be good. Sometimes I just want to put on my DT990s and listen to some very sad boy shit and just have a grand old time. You know, it just reminds you that you still have those emotions somewhere. Yeah, on a first play, they're okay. Some of the puzzles, they're decently well constructed, you know. But once you've done them a couple times, the gimmickry of them kind of rears its ugly head, you know. The gimmickry of it all. Okay. Boom. Basically, we're just using the spotlight to clear the path. So where we need to be is where we need to put the spotlight because the monsters will run away from it. So if we put it at the bottom of the stairs, it gives us a safe path to get up is the reason why I put it right there. Boom. You just beat a Buddha user in 3rd C. You're speaking a foreign language to me right now, Doc. I have no idea what you're talking about. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, God. Well, I need something to break that. Boom, 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 boom. This'll work. Boom, 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 boom. This one goes in and out, so you kind of have to be careful with where you put it, but I like to go right in front of the door. Because realistically, that's where I'm going to need to be here in just a second once we get this. And it just avoids your need to fight a bunch of these guys. So, to make your life easier... Yeah, by the way, crowbars can break in this game. I'd just like to point that out. Literally, crowbars can break. Okay, so here, what you do is you put the thing here. Oh, I think we already fucked up because you're supposed to trap the guys outside of that door. Yeah, I think I already fucked up and now I have to fight all 3 of them. That is highly unfortunate. Yeah, a crowbar, which is 20 pounds of solid steel, can definitely break, by the way. Okay, yeah, so the door can still open. So basically, we need to lure the guys into that open area. And then once they walk in there, then we close the door on them so they can't come back around. So I need to move this in a way that they will get the fuck out, and then I can basically lock them out. Okay, so those 2 are close. And then this last one is the last holdout. So if I just stick it right here, when it comes up next, that last guy should run out. Even if it's only 1, that's okay. Yeah, like I'll just deal with the 1 guy. We can fight the 1 guy with this crowbar. Alright, cool. Just the 1 dude. Well, of course, it was one of those gameplay mechanics. They used the excuse of immersion, so they wanted crowbars to break because it's more immersive, apparently. However, they came to that conclusion, I'm not quite sure, but that's their excuse. You fuck! I blocked that. 100% I blocked that. What the fuck? Oh my god, he curb stomped the shit out of me. Alright. Bitch! The little doink sound? What the fuck? Actual Ren and Stimpy episode? Yeah, spam A to push your leg so that you can stand up. Now that's great game design. Yeah, I got fucking curb stomped. You guys remember Gears of War? That curb stomp was awesome. Gears of War 1 online was such a fun time, but that game was really, really glitchy. You could like fucking roadie run on the ceilings and shit. If you were so inclined. Boom, 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 boom. The same song we've heard every other nightmare sequence. Yeah. Cool. Only 1. And then wait. Go, bitch. Yeah, Dead Space curb stomps are awesome too. That's a classic. You want to stay away from the windows or the bars. Because those dudes are just going to grab you as you run past. And I don't have time for that. I really don't. Damn easy. Nope. Oh, that was so close. I fucking hate stuff like this, man. It's not even, there's no strategy to this. You literally just time it. It's so basic. Cool. Give me that shit. Oh, I think we just have to put it here. There's some symbolism happening here. I don't really quite know what they're getting at, but there's some symbolism going on here. It's like the scales of justice. Final boss room. Artificially inducing anxiety, making you think the red orb will catch up to you. Yeah. Oh, I'm about to take a fucking massive hit here. Whew. This is a bad idea to be here. Yep, that was terrible. Alright. Oh, wow, it actually worked. Let's go. That was cheap and it shouldn't have worked, but it did. Vibrate your shit. There we go. Oh, my Lanta. Well, he should be dead instantly because of that, but somehow he survived it. This is a good place to stand. Yeah, you have a lot of shit blocking you when you do that. Yes. This boss wanted to be something by H.R. Geiger so bad. Not really quite sure what it's supposed to be. I mean, it's okay design. It's not the best I've ever seen, but at least it has more imaginative thought put into it than most other bullshit in this game. By a country mile. Oh my god. Salt. That's oddly specific. Back in your hole. Back in your hole. You too, bitch. I didn't ask you for your opinion. I don't remember asking you. Goddamn thing. What the fuck? Nope. Goodbye. They're pulling out all the stops, dude. Get the fuck out of here. What the f- You're still alive, dude. I'm out of ammo. Oh, what? I just fucking healed. Bullshit. I just fucking healed. Oh, this game is such fucking horseshit. I just picked up the heal. I just pressed right to heal, and he still died in one hit. How does that work? my god. I was hoping they wouldn't put me back fucking here, but of course they did. I don't know how long this stays here. I don't know if it stays forever, but... It'll usually take at least one hit here. Yeah, it's really tough to avoid it, but I didn't get knocked down at least. Alright, now that I actually know where to go, we won't fuck up this time. Okay. Just run the opposite direction. Sure. That's the guy that fucked everything up last time. Holy shit, the lag. Oh, it's this guy that fucked everything up last time. There we go. Nine potatoes? Did you cut them? Straight from the potato like that? Okay. I'm out of ammo. Whatever. I don't need it anyways. It's just the one dude. We can get to the rest of what we need to get to on this side now. Just one more after this. Hey, no problem, Salt. Appreciate you hanging out as always, and we will talk to you soon. Holy shit. Oh, of course. Fuck, that's too late. Do I still have time? Nice. Just barely. And we got that. Let's go. Hey, appreciate Salt and Hajime. Appreciate you guys hanging out. You guys have a great rest of the night. Get some rest. I'm gonna fucking destroy some food when I get off stream as well, Dr. Red. Right there with you, dude. Oh yeah, Hajime, if you would like to, you don't have to, but if you'd like to, you can join my Discord. That way you'll know when I'm going to be live next, just in case you're curious. I'm sure you probably get Twitch notifications, but yeah, if you want to, you can join up there. Appreciate you hanging out, sir, and we will talk to you soon. You beating up the potatoes?
That's not what I agreed to.
This is my 4th playthrough of this on stream.
Kicking off something fierce. I knew you'd be smart enough to steer clear of it. What are you doing here? Sewell told me to meet him here. You haven't seen him, have you? He ain't answering his radio. Are you okay, Murph? You don't look so good. What's that you got there? What the hell's going on, Murphy? No. This isn't what I agreed to. What are you talking about? Agreed to what?
Tell him, Murph.
What's going on here, Sewell? Why didn't you answer the radio?
Should've learned to keep your big fucking mouth shut, Frank. Now my friend Murphy's gotta shut it for you.
Murphy, don't do this.
Come on, Murphy, you gonna keep your end of the bargain or not? Do it, you son of a bitch!
No.
I get the same ending every time, dude.
You know, he was a great man, my dad. Didn't matter who you were. Family, friends, even prisoners. He treated everyone with respect. Always looking for the positive side of people. I wanted to be just like him.
You don't understand. Your father treated me like one of his own.
He didn't die right away, you know. After you were done beating the life out of him, he spent years in that wheelchair. A fucking vegetable. Did you know that? And I had to watch this.
You know, they wanted there to be so much tension here.
Shit and piss all over himself, day after day after day. And every time I looked at him, you know what I saw?
Listen to me.
I saw a monster. I saw you.
Just calm down a minute and let me tell you what really happened.
You don't know how many strings I had to pull to get your transfer approved, to get you to my prison. The favors I had to call in, the sick things I had to do to get you under my watch.
You don't have to do this.
My father was a good man. He didn't believe in revenge. But I do.
We've now been shot 3 times, by the way. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. I think it's Y to do the... Yeah. Gotta wait till she stops, like this. Like that was a good hit. Basically, as soon as she stops, you just go for it. Bitch. What? Oh, he got fucked up. Holy shit. Oh, absolutely sniped. That was insane. No. She's gonna let some more out. Got her. Let's go. Now we get to see the worst fucking ending ever. It's the magic of Silent Hill, freeing everyone. Yay, we know everything now. We're free to go. I'm sparing. Because killing is really fucking dumb. And it gives you a horrible ending.
No. I won't do it.
Yeah, I thought you.
That sound is in Resident Evil 7. That exact same sound effect that we just heard.
Jesus, you're pathetic. What about Napier? The guy kills your boy. You go through all the trouble of getting yourself locked up with him, and what happens? I serve him to you like a fucking Christmas goose, and you can't even finish the job. No, I gotta go in there and finish the bastard off for you. I ask for one little favor in return.
Murphy? Run!
And this is the thanks I get.
Frank!
Put your hands where I can see them.
You son of a...
I'm not gonna tell you again. Sewell here.
Yeah, what's confusing is this ending here, he didn't hurt or kill anybody.
You can't do this.
I didn't. Whose prints do you think are on that shit?
Well, he did hurt Napier, but he didn't kill him.
Backup's on its way. Sit tight.
He just beat him up.
Roger that. Should have just kept your end of the deal, Murph. Cop killers don't last too long in here.
I'm sorry, Frank.
This is so bad here. Where she just lets him go. Like, fuck the fact that he's actually in the criminal justice system. Just fucking whatever, dude. We're all square even. No biggie.
It was my fault he died.
Pendleton.
I'm so sorry.
I forgive you.
Well, that was easy. And they're literally teleported to freedom because they know everything now. The town has determined that they figured out the truth.
Is this... Are we free?
Yeah. I think we are.
All units respond. Ryle Prison DOC bus involved in a TC. Fatalities eastbound 73. Fire and rescue en route.
I should go.
I guess you better. Wait. Where are you going?
There's someplace I gotta be.
Murphy, wait. Thank you.
For what?
Oh, this is...
The truth.
Oh, fuck that line. Fuck that line, dude. She's thanking him for the truth? What? Chased us the whole game and threatened to kill us several times. Shot us 3 times. Oh my god. That's the worst writing in the whole fucking game right there. I get this ending every single time I play this.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, motherfucker. Come on,
Hey, what are you doing back here so soon, sweetheart? Can't get enough of the place. hell's this?
You used to work with my father, Frank Coleridge.
Yeah? So?
We need to talk.
Incredible. Now, I'm going to skip this because the last couple times I let the... Oh, 100? Why did I get 100? Complete the game on hard difficulty. Oh, okay. It's hard difficulty. Any ending. Okay, cool. I'll take the free hundo. I'll take the free hundo. I'm not complaining. Yeah, that's about all I can take of this bullshit for one night, I gotta tell you. The last couple times I let the credits play, there's some very copyrighted music in there. And Twitch did not take too kindly to it. There's like a Louis Armstrong song in the credits. And there's also some Rascal Flatts ass sounding song called Here Be Monsters Again or something like that. They both are copyrighted and they get the VOD muted and Twitch bitches at me for DMCA. It's a fun time. It's a grand old time. Watch Funny Vid. We watched Funny Vid earlier, dude. I have an idea. Let's raid. What have we got here? Oh, what the fuck? Hey, let's go watch She. She is live. Boom. Go hang out with She. Fucking awesome streamer. ASMR tier voice. Way more so than mine. You guys know her. And I'm sure you probably follow her too. Go hang out with She and I will talk to you guys probably tonight. Goodbye.